Stand by for Titanfall. Is that too cheesy? What's up, guys? We're playing Titanfall 2, and it has a campaign. The first Titanfall, as I'm sure all of you know, didn't have a campaign. A lot of people thought it was going to, and I like the Titanfall universe. I think the universe is interesting, so I'm curious to see how I'm going to enjoy this campaign. I'm excited to play this. I'm excited to have you with me for this experience, and before we start, I just have one thing I want to say. I really respect what the developers have done with Titanfall 2, in the fact that there are no in-app purchases, there's no microtransactions, and there's no season pass. The DLC is going to be free. You buy Titanfall 2, you buy the game, and that's it. You buy the game and you're done. You don't need a $50 season pass. You don't need to worry about buying Titans later on. Everything is going to be free to you after your initial game purchase, and I think that's great. And if the campaign turns out to be great, which the multiplayer is, this game is getting rave reviews. If the multiplayer is great, if the campaign is great, no season pass, that's a fantastic value. Anyway, let's drop.
Of all the things I've seen on the battlefields of the frontier, the pilot is the true dominant force. Fast and agile. Graceful, yet devastating. Perceptive. Resourceful. And relentless. A pilot sees the world differently. Sheer walls become flanking routes. Pilots fight differently. Experienced in deception and maneuver, even overwhelming odds shift in their favor. But what truly separates the pilot from all the grunts and machines of the battlefield is the bond between a pilot and a Titan. When linked to a Titan, a pilot can only be stopped by overwhelming force, or an equal. The frontier has been the only home I've ever known. For years, our lands have been destroyed by the IMC, forcefully taking our resources, polluting and destroying our planets, and killing us off if we try to resist. Despite recent victories at Demeter and beyond, we have a long way to go before the IMC is defeated. Now, I serve as a rifleman in the Militia, fighting to free the frontier. I'm a long way from becoming a pilot. But when that day comes, I hope I can live up to the honor.
War never changes. Is that the same guy as Fallout 4? Is Cooper Nate from Fallout 4? Anyway, that was awesome. Was that live action? Yo, the Titanfall commercials, the original commercials for the first game, those were legit, man. Live action, it looked incredible. We were told we were going to be getting a Titanfall movie. I guess that fell apart. Anyway, I definitely think it could work, as long as the script was good. The pilot's gauntlet.
All personnel be advised. Operation.
Here we go, Rifleman Cooper. Oh, hell. Ship must have power cycled the sim pod since last time. We'll have to recalibrate it.
Okay, I'm getting some serious Halo Combat Evolved. Yeah, it's Halo! It's Halo Combat Evolved, look at this! Now you guys might be a little too young to remember the first Halo game, but this is bringing back some serious nostalgia.
Captain Cole to communications.
Does that feel right to you, Cooper?
Yeah, it feels right. I don't know what sick person inverts the look controls. My God. In an airplane, I can understand it, but on foot, that's where I draw the line.
Alright, we're good to go. Let's see how much you remember from last time. Setting the neural link. Not quite the same as a Titan link, but it's similar. To learn new skills, we need to be in the right state of mind. Ah, much better. Technically, I'm not supposed to be training you, but in you I see potential. Besides, we're at war. Who's got time for classes, eh? Here you go, up and over.
This is one of the best parts of Titanfall. Parkour.
Let's pick up the pace, enabling jump kit assist. Jump kits operate on the principle of relaxed stability. Once your jump kit calibrates to your movement style, enhanced mobility becomes second nature.
Yeah, I already know all this. What do you think I am, some kind of an amateur? I'm actually gonna modify the controls real quick. Let's see what we got for the stick settings. Oh yeah, fine aim, let's change that. Classic, there we go. Oh yeah, that's much better. Okay. It's feeling good, it's feeling nice. I was a pretty big fan of the original Titanfall. Titanfall 2, the beta, it was good, but there were some issues with it. Apparently the developers have fixed all the issues people had with the beta. I'm happy about that.
Beautiful, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's inspired by my home planet of Harmony. This is where I grew up. This is what we're fighting for, Cooper. Good.
Damn, this looks nice.
Now you're moving. Under here, stay low.
This looks really nice. You guys seeing
Double
this?
jump. Follow the ghost.
It's like Inception mixed with
We've retaken over
Alien
a
World
quarter
from
of
a Marvel
frontier
movie.
Space since the Battle of Demeter. Militia's better organized now. More people join every day to fight the IMC. People like you. We used to just run and hide from them, but now we chase them. Combat. Things never go as you expect. You must be ready to use any weapon you can find on the field. These are just a few of the weapons I've come across out there.
Are you
Time
serious?
to hit the range.
Matrix-style weapons? That's awesome, man. And that is the sword of the Ronin Titan. The sword and the Titan that you saw in the beginning cinematic. Alright, let's choose our weapon. I like this one. It's basic, but it's good. We actually don't have a whole lot of choices here. I mean, we have more weapons in the game, but as for what he's given us, let's go for something a little unique. Let's go for this. More of a DMR. I like DMRs anyway.
Load your weapon. To get more precision, aim down the sights of your weapon.
Something about Titanfall, as you probably noticed, the campaign hasn't started yet. This is just, they're just getting you started, you know? Because Titanfall, the original game at least, it was supposed to be extremely accessible to anybody that wanted to get into it, even if you weren't necessarily an FPS player. That's kind of what this is about.
Good. Practice more if you want.
Alright, that gun feels nice. Still, I'm ready to move on. Give me something more advanced. Give me Titans.
Alright, got a new gauntlet for you to run today. Hard time is 2 minutes. Gotta do better than that. Follow the ghost, find your own path.
Alright, we'll need a new weapon for this, so we're gonna be as fast as humanly possible. Or even faster than humanly possible. I mean, this is Titanfall after all. Alright.
Pilots have to strike a balance in combat. Speed is paramount, but you must also hit your targets. The gauntlet is where we practice those skills until they're second nature.
Nice! I love time trials. Those are pretty sweet. You know what this reminds me of? Back in the day, Call of Duty Modern Warfare. Oh, by the way, wall running is actually faster than running on the ground, so...
Move faster when you walk. Give
Yep.
it a try.
I beat you to it, man. I already said that. But, yeah, we should really stick to wall running if we want to be fast about this. Anyway, like I was saying, this kind of reminds me of the original Modern Warfare. Call of Duty, back on the Xbox 360 PS3. Because you had something like this in the prologue as well, some time trial thing you had to complete, except it was a shooting range.
Nice run. See the results board on the wall? You set a new best time. Everyone has different strengths and weaknesses, so be sure to run this a few times with different weapons. Look at the results board for more tips on how to improve. Now that you're warmed up, if you want a real challenge, you can race against other pilot ghosts. Word of warning though, the pilots who recorded these ghosts are the best in the SRS. If you can beat them, you'll be on your way to being a real pilot. Go ahead and run the gauntlet as much as you want. When you're done, I've got something special to show you. All done with the gauntlet?
I'm ready to see what's next.
Good. You're gonna like this. It's time you learn the other half of being a pilot. The Titan. Let's go call one in.
Oh, yeah.
It's about time. I'm ready.
That's the spirit. But first, we're gonna need a little more space. That's my partner, BT. He's a Vanguard class. Homegrown militia technology. First Titan chassis we designed ourselves. One we didn't have to steal from the IMC. Go ahead, rifleman. Call on your first Titan. Look up
Oh,
in the
man.
sky. There he is.
Stand by for Titanfall.
All right, rifleman. Sounds like it's about to hit the fan. I'm pulling you out.
Powering down all non-essential systems.
Cooper, ready up.
Easy, Cole. He just left VR. He needs a minute to decompress. He'll be ready to go. Trust me.
All
Yes,
personnel
sir.
to battle stations.
Alright, that was a bit of an M. Night Shyamalan twist.
It's
Looks
up.
like we're going straight into the real thing.
Trying to, anyway. Good session in there. You'll get the hang of it someday. We'll make a pilot out of you yet, rifleman. But not today. No time.
Lastimosa.
Anderson,
You son of a bitch. See you down there.
we're going to see a new planet today. Maybe even die on it. See you down there, rifleman. Good luck.
Get your ass out of the sim pod, Cooper. Meet at the dropship.
Alright, this is gonna be sweet. I'll go with regular. That's recommended anyway. Why not? Apparently, we're gonna see a new planet. Operation Broadsword, 9th Militia Fleet. Destination, Planet Typhon. Wow. That sounds like a dangerous planet. I like that fleet, too. It's pretty cool. That looks like a pelican in the upper left-hand corner. Kind of, not really. Just a little bit. Looks like a more agile version of a pelican. Wait a second. IMC occupied frontier space. Aren't we technically trespassing in their space? This isn't malicious space. I don't know. Maybe the IMC is in the right here. Maybe they're going to pull an M. Night Shyamalan twist on us. As far as, like, the militia isn't necessarily the best party involved here. Maybe the militia is just as bad as the IMC, just in different ways. Opposing viewpoints. Respawn Entertainment presents Titanfall.
Command, the Militia 9th Fleet. We have been ambushed by AOD at Planet Typhon. The intel is wrong. Portside, we're taking hit. No ordinary research operation. We are going down. Repeat, we are going down. Portside, move on. I'm seeing a ton of anti-orbital defenses. None of them will decompression on deck 5 through 9. All hands abandon ship. All hands abandon. Get to the lifeboat. We're going down. We're going down. This is the MCS James McAllen. We are going down. I repeat, we are going down. You're jamming us forward. We're not getting through.
Mark 8, lifeboat. Medical unit activated. Occupant, militia rifleman, class 3, Jack Cooper. Stabilize. 250 milligrams of sensu fentanyl administered. Caution, temporary side effects, nausea, dizziness, impaired motor function.
Well, that's just great. It's exactly what we needed.
We got more IMC structures
Holy crap. Welcome to Typhon. This is one hell of a welcome. Alright, let's get out of the crash site. Holy crap! Alright, I don't know what the hell that was, but I don't want to stick around and find out. Looks like the IMC is trying to use robots to take care of us. That's their mistake. You know, I'm starting to think that this IMC may not take the militia seriously. Holy crap, though, this looks really, really good. Alright, so live stream technology. Obviously, it's 2016. Live streams, they're still young. They're still... Oh, man. Poor little Titan. Poor little guy. Anyway, live stream technology, it's still in its infancy, right? But I'm running the highest bitrate I can. You're not going to find a better looking live stream of Titanfall 2, that's for sure. But, man, seeing this is something else, guys. Wow, I hope you can watch this in 1080p because this is a nice skybox. Look at that. I don't know if that's a destroyed planet in the sky or an asteroid, but those are a lot of rocks, a lot of debris. That is really cool. Hopefully, we get ourselves a Titan soon.
This is Captain Lastimosa. I got a fix on your location. On my way.
IMC Titan acquired. Cooper, you're in bad shape. Hold on. This might knock you out, but you should be okay when you wake up.
Lastimosa, hostile Titans inbound. Apex predators.
Copy that, BT. Mercenaries. Stay down, Cooper. BT, let's go.
We have 18 hours. 18 hours until the Ark is sealed and ready for delivery. Oi, Richter! Leave the corpses alone, you sick bastard. We've got a job to do, eh? We make corpses, we don't clean them up. Let's go!
BT? Strange, looks like they left our Titan for scraps. You think they would have taken him with them? Dismantled him or something? Oh, he's not looking so good. Alright, I don't know if this is such a good idea. Honestly, thank you, BT. I appreciate the offer, but listen, man, you don't seem to be working too well. What if this little pod collapses and just turn into a sack of ground beef? Oh shit! Never mind. Oh, I'm so sorry. He fell out of Titan.
BT, transfer authorization to new pilot. Link. Bravo Tango 7274. Cooper. Take my Titan. Use my helmet and my jump kit. This is the real thing. Take care of him.
getting some Far Cry Primal flashbacks. Not even 20 minutes into the game and we're burying somebody. At least this time around we have a sweet helmet. We had a personal cloak. Nice. What else do we have? Grenades. Alright, okay. And a firearm. And a sidearm. Looks like we're ready to roll out. How you doing, BT? Vanguard-class Titan. Power level critical. Well, how we're gonna be finding power on this planet unless there's something we can salvage in the ship. That's where we need to go. Got an infinity to take us there?
Power low. Insufficient power.
Is that Peter Cullen? Oh, crap. Yeah, I feel like I'm an Avatar. I mean, Pandora. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. All we need now are some big blue cat Navi creatures. By the way, they're making like 5 more Avatar films, apparently. It's crazy.
Power low. Insufficient power.
Yeah, unfortunately, we're not going to be able to take him with us. I'd like to, especially with all these weird space raptor lizards. I guess that's a bit redundant. Space raptor leopard is more like it.
The Ark is being transferred from re-casing. Tech has a new shell design.
You hearing that?
No less than 4 during that fire.
Sounded like I heard radios. Hopefully that's one of our drop kits. Oh my god, 2! That's not fair! That is not fair! Wait, I heard someone else. What the hell is that? Oh, whatever that is, that doesn't look friendly. There's some sort of a Constructicon. That is completely ignoring us. Fantastic.
To any militia survivors. We're relocating to the IMC beacon at map grid 772981. Anyone copy?
Excellent. Those are our boys. Unfortunately, I don't see any way to communicate with them on their radio systems. This drop pod is completely black. It's offline. Oh, crap! Are you kidding me? Damn it! I think we missed our ship. What the hell was that? No, I know. I wasn't the only one that heard that. One of the coolest things about the original Titanfall for a lot of people, including myself, was the flora and fauna.
Intruders, this is General Marder of the Interstellar Manufacturing Corporation. You're in violation of some...
Take that in a pipe and smoke it. Alright, that was a little too corny. Anyway, the original Titanfall had some maps that were just really imaginative. You had enormous bone carcasses on some of the desert maps, representing some of the enormous flora and fauna that used to live there. You also had a lot of creatures as well, some birds, some ground-based creatures, but I'm glad that they didn't forget that in the campaign. This is actually a really, really cool setting to start us off with. Oh crap! I totally thought we'd be dead from that.
What are you trying to get? Medal?
I don't care who's giving the orders. Blisk and his mercs, General Marder. Us grunts get paid the same either way. All that matters is that thing in the mountains goes online and shit. You think it's true? What the text is saying about it? Do I look like a bloody anorak to you? But if it is true, the militia are going to have a very bad day. You know what I mean?
There they are. You definitely aren't alone. Unfortunately, not alone because of IMC pilots. All of the militia pilots are already gone. They hauled ass out of here as fast as they could. Can't blame them. I mean, they don't know that I'm alive. They don't know that BT is still intact. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit, they saw me! Yo, I was positive that I was gonna get away with that. Damn, that's pretty badass.
Discard any weapons and surrender immediately.
Ah, shit. I got a lot of drones patrolling this area. We need to be more careful next time around. Hey, what is that? What is that? That looks like what the Blue Man Group rode in Avatar. Those dragon things. It'd be really cool if we could ride those dragon things. We probably can't. They'll probably just eat us. Anyway, that AI was actually pretty good. I just saw him out of the corner of my eye, right? Oh shit, I forgot about the cloak. Anyway, I just saw him out of the corner of my eye, and I was positive that he wouldn't see me. Most of the time, in a situation like that, they wouldn't see you, but he actually did. This is pretty impressive, and we're playing on regular. Oh shit! Looks like we're fighting our way out of this one. No stealth for us! We're dropping them pretty fast, but we got a few more to worry about. And I don't believe that we have our jump kit yet. Shit, where are the other ones? There's one over here who didn't even hear me coming. We got more than that, though. Alright, that should be all of them. Ah, shit. Spoke too soon. Think we can make this jump? I'm not too sure about it, but I'm gonna give it a shot anyway. Here goes nothing! Yeah! Oh, that was a close one. Alright, so we actually have partial jump restoration. Now, double jump is offline, but we do have single jump status currently. So that's pretty nice. We got that going for us. Damn, man! That was one hell of a right hook. Or is that a left hook? It would be even more impressive if it was a left hook. Oh, that's convenient. Unfortunately, though, we rolled the wrong way. It looks like this is the way that we were supposed to reach this place, instead of our jump. Actually, I have no idea where I'm supposed to... Oh, never mind. Up the waterfall it is. Oh, shit, I just realized that's the ship that we were on. Damn. I think whoever brought that ship in for a landing should be fired. Wait, are we in the same place? Oh my god, did we die going up the waterfall? I think... Yeah, we did. Oh my god, we died. Okay. Oh shit. We died again. Alright, so, water, sometimes it's okay. Sometimes you can fall a decent distance and you can just, like, parkour your way back up. But sometimes you can't. This is one of those times where you can't. So I'm just going to play it safe. I'm going to use the zip line and let's be a little more professional about this. And also use our waypoint guidance system. Alright, 2 deaths later. 2 absolutely needless deaths later. We're back on track. Damn, man, they just leave these weapons lying around? That's not very smart. I mean, I'm happy about it. I'm not complaining, but still. IMC's not as empty on top of it. Oh, hell. Let's activate cloak. We got some more of these lug nuts real close by. What the hell is that? Apparently they have more drones than just those big Constructicons. They're really tiny ones too. Oh my god! They shoot lasers! I just thought they were gonna shoot those soothing blue orbs. What the hell are these guys shooting at if it's not me? Oh! Space Raptor Leopard, of course. You know what? I'm gonna help him out. I'm just gonna watch this little fight. I'm not even gonna shoot at him yet. Good job, little guy. Oh shit. Oh god! You are really fast! You know that? Jesus. I'm appreciating the blood splatters in this game. Looks like a fine mist, which is appropriate. Shouldn't look like a bunch of jam or jelly. Damn, that was a good shot. I'm not even gonna lie. So, enemy forces, the IMC. Oh shit. Another good shot. They got snipers. They don't just have grunts and foot soldiers. They actually have, like, legit snipers here. And they're not bad at what they do. In fact, they're better than my stormtrooper aiming ass. Oh, they're robots. That explains so much. Of course they're good at what they do. They're goddamn robots. And there's a lot of these guys. Luckily, for me, they don't all have sniper rifles. Just, you know, most of them. Unless they do all have sniper rifles, and they just, like, choose to use assault rifles in close... Oh, shit. Really? Space raptor lizards. Apparently, they like the taste of oil, not just blood. Also, this water looks amazing. I've always been a bit of a sucker for, like, turquoise-colored water. Hey, double jumps online. Awesome. Anyway, I've always been a sucker for turquoise-colored water, so this is perfect for me. I really like this environment. Alright, we need to find a way up. I'm assuming this little cliff is going to be our best bet. Nice. So far, so good.
Any militia personnel, I must remind you that you are on the planet Titan.
What the heck is this? You guys seeing that? I don't know exactly how long we're going to be on the planet Typhon, but I'm seeing a lot of different structures in the distance, and some of them look really, really cool. I'm assuming that the campaign is going to be on a bunch of different planets. Maybe even, like, crap, a bunch of different ships at some point. Maybe we do a forward until dawn type of deal where we board an enemy ship and just try to take it down from the inside. That'd be pretty badass. Currently, though, we're inside of one of our Jesus. Oh, okay, never mind. I thought one of his legs was torn off, and this is like his left leg, but all like twisted up and shit. But no, I mean, he's dead and everything, but his legs are fine, sort of, kind of. Not really, but at least they're not torn off or anything. Guess that's something. Is that a? That looks dangerous. Looks like some type of an explosive device. There it is. It's the power we needed. It's funny just how common those batteries are in multiplayer and how hard we're working to get one of those batteries right now.
The IMC might be able to pick us off. That's what they've been trying to do.
Oh shit, you're not dead yet. I am so sorry for reloading. By the way, I got a question for you guys in the chat room. Is that Peter Cullen? The voice of BT? Because it really, really sounds like Peter Cullen. And I'm pretty sure somewhere before the release of this game I read that Peter Cullen was going to be... And Peter Cullen, if you guys don't know, that's the voice of Optimus Prime. Anyway. It'd be really cool if he was the voice of BT. Kind of sounds like him too.
These things are rare. We should sell it. No bloody way. There's one blitz orders. That guy doesn't scare me. Oh, those nerds.
Power low. Insufficient power.
Yeah, it's got to be Peter Cullen, man.
Power at 2/3. Data core reinitialized. Ocular system online. Adjusting focus. Are you alright, pilot?
Damn, man. I should be asking that question.
I think so. Wait, did you just call me pilot?
Yes. The late Captain Lastimosa gave you the provisional rank of acting pilot. Congratulations on your promotion. You may call me BT.
BT. Got it.
My systems are rebooting, but a third battery will accelerate the process. I will remain here.
Really? First time my Titan speaks to me, he sends me on a fetch quest? Alright. Only because you're worth it, though. Cute little Titan. Little Peter Cullen voice.
Until I am mobile, I will assist you through your helmet radio when possible.
I like this thing. This is a cool looking Titan. I'm wondering what my favorite Titan's gonna be in multiplayer. So, we do have more Titans than we did in the original Titanfall. I'm almost positive on that. I didn't play the DLC. Oh, I was hoping we could slide into that. I didn't play the DLCs of the original Titanfall a whole lots. And I don't believe we had any Titans in the DLCs, but you know, I just don't want to. I don't want to say something and have it be another way. But we still have a lot of Titans in Titanfall 2. and they're all pretty different from each other, which is great. Just like the different pilot types are different from one another. But I'm wondering what my favorite Titan is going to be in Titanfall 2. So far, I'm kind of partial to the Ronin. Obviously, I'm pretty sure everybody is partial to the Ronin just because he's got such a badass sword. Damn, this is pretty durable.
I advise against turning yourself over to the IMC. Voice pattern analysis indicates they are lying.
Thanks, BT. Appreciate the heads up.
Don't worry, BT. I'm not going anywhere.
Understood, but I do recommend you move. IMC salvage teams are not far away.
So, oh shit. I was hoping I could take the low route. Looks like I can't do that. Alright then. We can't land there. Where are we gonna land? Oh my goodness. Oh. I think it's about to tell me. That's interesting. Alright, Ghost Runner, what are you gonna... Oh, of course. I'm actually ashamed that I didn't notice that myself. Damn. That is one hell of a jump. Anyway, I appreciate the fact that we can actually talk to BT, you know? We can actually choose what Cooper is gonna say. That's not something that I was expecting out of Titanfall 2's campaign. I wasn't expecting any freedom of choice. Of course, I don't like the fact that usually one remark is being a dick to BT and the other one is being nice. I would like, if maybe we had like 3 remarks, you know, 2 nice remarks, 1 dickish remark. I don't want to be a dick to him. I don't want to do that on accident. Damn, that looks sweet. Gunplay is super tight. I like that. Big fan of that.
Pilot, my mapping systems have been restored. The ambush of the 9th Militia Fleet has landed us far off course from our original destination. We are located in hostile territory. Be careful, we cannot stay here long.
Hostile territory. You don't say.
You think we can survive through this, BT?
We have no other options. We will have to improvise and adapt if we wish to survive.
I like this guy. He's already got a plan.
How long did you serve with Lastimosa?
Captain Lastimosa linked with me 973 days ago.
Sorry. You guys must have been close.
He was an excellent pilot. And a good friend.
Damn. Looks like he actually did care about him. I wonder how close to AI Titans actually are. I love that punch. Damn, that's sweet. We should try doing an assassination at some point, but I'm just having too much fun with that punch, man. Alright, let's get a good look at... Oh, well, too late. I actually am super shocked at how good the AI is in this game. Like, what the hell is that thing? It's like some sort of a laser on tripods. Oh my god, it's artillery! They've got robot artillery! It's like a Skynet game. Anyway, I wonder how close Titans are to, like, being true AI. I'm sure that's in the Titan lore. Titanfall 1 didn't have a campaign, and I don't know where they would have said that information. To be perfectly honest, I like BT and everything, but I don't know if we'd be able to trust all the Titans. I don't know. There's something about having Pacific Rim-sized mecha robots that are enormously powerful. That maybe one day, you know, could hide the fact that they're slowly turning sentient, and then be able to auto-Titan without the consent of a pilot. You know, act in their own interest. It's not too far off.
This can help you survive dangerous situations.
Jesus, BT, you sound like my mom. Fine. I'll use the cloaking. Alright, let's head inside. You know what? I'm sorry about that, BT. You're totally right. This cloaking is sweet. Gotta watch out for these robots, though. We got in this case LMG. Alright, we'll give it a shot. These windows. They don't have windows! You know, for the future, the IMC is pretty basic. I'm actually really excited to play multiplayer now. Not that I wasn't excited before, but not that I'm not excited to continue playing the campaign. I'm just excited about Titanfall. I actually feel kind of bad because, I mean, the beta was good, but I wouldn't say the beta was completely great, and a lot of people felt that way. And the developers actually responded to that. They immediately started tweaking things in the beta while the beta was running, and apparently, according to all the reviews of Titanfall 2, they've like fixed everything that people had qualms about in the beta, which is pretty impressive. So I think they actually really care about Titanfall. And the fact that they don't have a season pass, the fact that they don't have microtransactions, the fact that they're not trying to extract all the money in your wallet is either self-aware, because, you know, this year is packed with all kinds of great games, or they just care about making a really good game and having people enjoy it. And I think it might be the latter. That's actually really humbling, because you don't see that very often in today's world.
BT, who is this voice?
This is the commander of the Marauder Corps, a section of the Militia's Special Recon Squadron, or SRS. Her name is Sarah Briggs.
BT, is there anyone alive on this ship?
No. Scans do not detect any life signs within the MCS James McAllen, but 90% of the lifeboats have been ejected. There is still hope.
That's good news, BT. Just one more question. Do you have Sarah's number? Bad taste. I'm sorry, BT. You don't have to answer that. We'll just pretend that never happened. Where the heck am I supposed to go? Oh. Air ducts, of course. Easiest mode of secret transportation in the 20th century, and apparently the easiest mode of transportation well on into the future century that we are currently in. Current year. There it is. Damn, there used to be a lot of batteries here. Or there. No, there aren't. Wait, they're depleted. Look at that. It's beeping red. This is the only one that we can salvage. It sucks.
There's a Vanguard-class Titan in the wreckage of the McAllen. Chassis number Bravo Tango 7274. Bring it in to me, eh? It's a real trophy, that one is. Over.
She's talking about this helmet. She said bring something into her, because it's a real trophy. I'm gonna assume that she's talking about this sweet ass. Oh, God! Oh, classic Cooper. Trying to get a trophy to impress the lady, dies in the process. Let's try that one more time. One more! Wow. That didn't even feel close. The last one felt really close, probably because we missed and died, but that didn't feel close at all. That was a good jump. That was a damn good jump. It was a good looking planet. What do you guys ask what planet we were on? This is Earth. Nah, just kidding. This is Typhon.
Pilot, our location has been compromised.
Oh crap. That's a lot of spicy, boys. Oh great, they sent in the robots. That's just insulting. Can't even send humans to the job. They've literally automated the process of our death.
Those drones are IMC scouts. Enemy reinforcements will be on their way. We must complete the Neuralink immediately. Please install the final battery.
Your death, now made in China. Or Japan. Whichever one the robots are made in.
Power at full capacity. Pilot, we must establish a Neuralink in order to proceed.
Oh yeah, I know what this is.
Embark when ready.
I've seen Pacific Rim. Let's do it. Let's get in the drift.
Alright.
1,000 hours of sweats and farts in that seat. Godspeed, Cooper.
Protocol 1. Link to pilot. Establishing Neuralink. Neuralink established. Rifleman Jack Cooper, you are now confirmed as acting pilot of BT-7274. Protocol 2. Uphold the mission. Our orders are to resume Special Operation 217. Rendezvous with Major Anderson of the SRS. I'm detecting incoming enemy forces. Protocol 3. Protect the pilot. Reinitializing critical systems.
Hello, mama.
The vortex shield catches incoming rounds and missiles.
Yeah,
Release the
District
button
9,
to launch
baby.
Any captured objects back at the enemy.
Damn, I love that. They got this from District 9, right? Fucking pros, man. You dirty pros. That never gets old. That is really cool. Oh, I only have this. We don't have any other weapon systems online.
This shoulder-mounted rocket pod will lock onto multiple enemy targets. The longer you hold down the button, the more locks you will achieve.
Copy that. Alright, that was pretty damn sweet. Nice! I love this, except I'm about to die. We are very, very close to death. I am uncomfortable.
Complete. Primary weapon control and motion link re-established.
Oh, thank God. I love all these fancy techs and gadgets, man, but please, just give me a real gun. That's better.
Pilot, enemy Titanfall detected. We
Oh,
will
you
have
gotta
to
be
fight
shitting
our
me.
way to safety. Get ready.
Seriously?
Great. Just gotta kill a few bad guys.
A positive attitude can only improve our situation.
That's my BT! Oh, crap, here he is. Engage missile up. No, wait, he has shields.
Chassis number BT-7274.
Oh! Yeah, baby, you see that? Did you see that? Yo, he caught our missiles. We caught our missiles, and then tossed it right back at him.
Yeah, well done, pilot. Our combat effectiveness rating has increased. Pilot, I detect more IMC salvage teams on the way. Our only chance of survival is to uphold our mission of rendezvousing with Major Anderson. Until then, you and I are on our own. Marking your HUD.
Copy that.
We must move quickly.
Yo, it's really convenient that this archway is Titan-sized. It's really convenient that all the archways are Titan-sized. This must be the home planet of the Titans. Cooper's logbook. This Titan, BT-7274, says, I'm his acting pilot. Whether I'm ready or not, I have to make this work or I'm dead. The only chance of survival is to uphold Lastimosa's, I never knew how to pronounce that guy's name, original mission. That means rendezvousing with his commanding officer, Major Anderson of the Militia's Special Recon Squadron, SRS. That's a mouthful, but just another 60 clicks to go. Blood and
Pilot,
rust.
the IMC will continue to search for us. Our only chance of survival is to rendezvous with Major Anderson, 60 clicks from our current location. We will have to improvise and adapt if we wish to survive.
Wait a second. This is a road. And that is a huge storm drone. Is that blood? Whoa, wait. Wait, we know what color the water is on this planet. We've already seen it. We've seen plenty of it. What the hell is that? Must be some sort of a refinery facility.
This is Wallbound 3-2. We're taking heavy casualties down here. Any militia forces, please assist. We've suffered heavy losses.
Oh, shit. It's T-minus haul-ass 8 hour. We just ran out of time. Oh my god.
Got a friendly Vanguard-class Titan. That BG? Good to see you, Captain. We could use some help.
1-2 punch, baby. Yeah. Now this is one hell of a campaign. This is all I want. Titan combat. 24/7. Let's make some scrap.
Burst core ready. Burst core activated.
Damn, that looked cool. It was a bit wasteful. I should have waited to use that burst core, but holy crap! See if we can assassinate this guy. I'm pretty sure you can't assassinate Titans just by walking up from behind. They're a little more durable than that, but give it a shot anyway. You know what'd be really cool? Oh man, imagine this. Imagine if we could pick up that Titan from behind, right? And then just body slam him to the ground. Big old bear hug. And then drop him. That would be good. First core is back online. Now we just need an excuse to use it. Oh, I thought there were more Titans. It's just pilots. I guess this is a little psychotic, but damn, it's fun shooting these guys. Look at that. Look at that. Look at little tiny action figures.
Good.
Come on. Got any more ammo where that came from? I think we're actually clear this time. I know I said that like 2 times already, but this time it's for real. Ooh, piece of candy. And a battery. I don't know if I'm gonna swap it out. Nah, what the hell. Alright, these are the different loadouts we have. We have Expedition, which is currently what we've been using. We've got Tone. And Scorch, Brute, Ion, Ronin, North Star, and Legion. These are all Titans in multiplayer, by the way, these different loadouts. In multiplayer, the appearance is going to be different as well. Your Titan armor is going to be different because the Titan will be different. But in the campaign, we have one Titan, and that's BT, so we're just swapping out the loadout, and that's pretty much it. That's the distinction between the Titans in campaign and multiplayer. Just so you guys know. Anyway, this is a semi-auto cannon. Grants partial lock-on. We got a particle wall. Tracking rockets, sonar lock, and salvo core. Alright, I actually like Expedition better, so I'm going to keep that. It's a little cooler, a little flashier. I'm sure this, you know, if you're playing multiplayer, you don't care about cool or flashy. Unless you're that good. But I'm going to stick with the Vortex Shield, multi-target missile system, and burst core.
Pilot, this Titan weapon is an advanced design. May give us a tactical advantage.
Yeah, but I'm old school, man.
I think somebody's in love.
A human's concept of love requires admiration, attraction, devotion, and respect. Conclusion. I am 50% in love.
Yeah, my man!
With the Tone loadout, we can lock onto enemies and target them with tracking rockets. This will be useful in direct combat. First core ready.
You know what, you're right about that. Alright, unleash the burst core.
First core activated.
Damn, that was pretty effective. So far, so good. Come on, open fire. Damn. Unfortunately, our Vortex Shield is not so useful if the enemy just has a regular cannon instead of missiles or something special like that.
Our path through this facility is blocked by a flow regulation gate. There should be a control interface nearby.
Oh, okay, this is gonna be tough. Unfortunately, I can't reach the flow regulation gate inside of BT, but also, unfortunately, that is like poison. I don't know what that is. It's red. It's red, that's all I know. And I also, I don't want to mess with that. We can't step in it, or we die. So, we had to find another way around. Damn nice takedown. Titans can actually do that to other Titans, by the way. I just don't know if they can do that in campaign. They can definitely do it in multiplayer. We've actually done it a few times ourselves. Good kills. How the hell are we gonna get over there? It's like a pretty long jump, but we should be able to make it. Only one way to find out. Let's give it a shot. Watch this. Alright, Alright, that was just showing off. All we had to do was snap his neck, but we did this whole Chuck Norris bit. Sounds like BT's got a little impatient. Let's get over to that control panel and finish this thing. Ooh, that is a long jump. Water treatment facility? Yeah. Okay. Okay. This shit in here is way... Actually, that's probably what it is. Look at that. That's shit, isn't it? That's just a whole bunch of poo. I wouldn't be half surprised if the great poo monster from Conquer popped out of that. Anyway, we've seen the water on this planet. We've been in the water on this planet. It's not hazardous. This is not water. I don't know what this is. It looks like a devastating mix between fecal matter and blood.
This facility is blocked by a flow regulation gate. There should be a control interface nearby.
Yeah, I know.
Maintenance override engaged. Opening flow regulation gate.
We done here?
Warning. Toxic fumes dispersing in main chamber.
Toxic fumes.
Activating control room.
I knew it.
Procedures.
It is fecal matter.
Pilot, the safety airlock has sealed you in the control room. You must find another way out. We have no choice but to split up.
Oh, man. Alright.
Got it. I'll find a way out.
A nearby exit will most likely lead further into the reclamation facility.
I mean, I'm not happy about it, but I'm not going to sound like a little bitch to my Titan.
Pilot, I am tracking your location. Recommend you seek an exit.
You got it, BT. You do the same.
Copy that, pilot.
It looks like Master Chief if Master Chief was a hazmat suit. And also a little sad. You know what? Actually, this looks like 2001 Space Odyssey. And you guys getting that? I'm getting that. Oh my god. Yo, the AI in this game is like shockingly good. Seriously, it's even better than Battlefield 1's campaign AI. Like, actually, I think it's superior. I don't know about, you know, finding cover and stuff like that, but in terms of spotting you, I played some of the... Oh my god. Are you serious? Ninja throwing stars? Wow. Sign me up. Anyway, I played some of the Battlefield 1 campaign on hard difficulty, and sometimes they wouldn't even spot you. Their hearing was good, but as far as picking up visuals, wasn't the best. They are great at picking up visuals.
This is Kane. What we have here, my IMC and militia friends, is a failure to communicate. And that's okay. That's okay. It's all good.
I'm sorry, man. That was just a little worker robot.
That guy doesn't sound stable.
Agreed. Scans indicate the source is somewhere in this facility. We should not waste time here.
Nice! Drop kicked his ass into oblivion. Alright, let's be a little smart about this, little bit stealthy.
That twitchy merc doesn't care who he kills.
Damn. I can't figure out if for a Titan pilot or a Titan... I almost said, I can't figure out if for a Titan pilot or a Titan pilot. No, I can't figure out if for a Titan pilot or a Kung Fu pilot. Shit! I screwed it up 3 times in a row! You get my drift. That doesn't look appetizing. Surprisingly enough, it actually kind of looks like that chocolate waterfall in Willy Wonka. Holy crap, our punches are like enormously good. So that's what the throwing stars do. Okay, I can dig that.
We're held up in the reclamation facility.
Pilot, I'm detecting friendly militia forces along your path. They may need assistance.
You got it, BT. I'll do my best. Although I kind of got my hands full keeping myself alive, you know?
Captain, I see something moving by the pipes. Eyes up.
But BT thinks we're better than... Oh shit, it's our boys.
Captain, we got a friendly militia pilot.
Wait, how do you see him if I got my cloak on?
Look at his helmet.
What the heck is this thing you got? Oh my god, it's a little missile platform. Absolutely adorable.
I
Alright.
see a friendly pilot, sir. Our squad is taking a beating. They could use some help up ahead.
Yeah, we are the One Punch Man. Oh my god. That's actually really accurate. I need to watch that show. I've seen clips. I've seen clips, I've seen trailers, and that's it. I actually haven't, like, watched a full episode yet. I need to do that. Goddamn Terminator over here. Bursting indoors, acting all scary. God, almost gave me a heart attack. There's not even anything over here. Well, we got some weapons. Yeah, I guess I'll help myself to those. Oh, yeah. Got ourselves an auto shotgun. This is gonna be nice. No mercy! You just punched me? I don't think so. I don't think so. Alright, that was just a worker robot, man. It's a little insensitive, a little robo-racist. Just because the robot is working for the IMC doesn't mean that they're one of the soldiers. You know, the boss gotta have a job. Crap, we're actually taking a lot of damage. So far, we haven't died yet as a result of the enemy. I mean, we've died a couple times as a result of ourselves. You know? A couple too many falls, but aside from that, we've been doing pretty good. Just make sure we don't get overconfident. Oh, they got a weak point in the back. I should have guessed. Why else would they be wearing a red backpack?
I feel like we've been walking for days.
Do you require rest?
No.
Good. There is no time for rest. We must uphold the mission.
I like that he's screwing with me, you know? Yes, like, do you need to rest? What am I gonna say, man? Obviously, there's no time for rest. Why'd you even ask that? You give me false hope here. He's probably just testing us, like, seeing if we're a worthy pilot or not. You need rest? No? Good. Because it's literally impossible for you to get rest right now. It'd be really cool. I mean, BT's already got a personality and everything, right? But if his personality expanded, so to speak. Because R2-D2, from episode 1 to episode, well, The Force Awakens, I guess, from episode 1 to episode 7, he's been progressing, right? If you've been asking yourselves or wondering to yourselves why R2-D2 is so special when there are millions of astromech droids in the Star Wars universe, they're kind of a standard thing. And if you're asking yourselves how C-3PO could remember things from the prequel trilogy, but R2-D2 could? Well, that's because his memory wasn't wiped. Because every few years...
And an SRS pilot taking out my IMC support. Whoever you are. I just hope you're better than the last one.
Kane's got the slow clapping thing down. That's how you know he's the bad guy. Anyway, to prevent artificial intelligence from truly taking root in the Star Wars universe, every few years they wipe a droid's memory. Which is what they did with C-3PO, but they didn't do that with R2-D2, which is why he's so cantankerous. And that's how he evolves so much and changes so much throughout the 2 trilogies. Technically, 3 trilogies now. So it would be pretty cool if our boy BT did the same thing. We're pretty good at this stealth thing. Damn, man. These guns are making me feel like such a badass. I'm gonna be in for a rude awakening once I play multiplayer.
You too, BT. Where are you?
I'm following the stream of sludge. The current is strong up ahead, suggesting an exit. Keep moving forward.
Sludge. Yeah. We'll just call it sludge. Let's see if I can hop on top of this drone. My first instinct was to shoot it, but let's be a little more clever than that. Oh God! Alright. Okay. That should tell me this is a stupid idea, but let me try one more time. Come on, baby, come on! Oh, we slipped! And saved our fall. Nice. One more time. But, you know, let's just do a little better. Yes! He is very slippery, though. It's impossible not to slip off. I'm sorry about this. You provided me a couple sets of entertainment, but just can't trust like that. Can't trust you guys. Which is a little robo-racist of me, but I digress.
Pilot, our paths will intersect just up ahead.
Missing me already?
I was not shooting at you. That would be in violation of Protocol 3.
Never mind.
Wait a second, Protocol 3? Does he follow Asimov's 3 laws of robotics? What is the 3rd law? Actually, I think the 1st law is not harming humans, not the 3rd.
Long time no see, BT.
On the contrary, your helmet provided me with a live feed of your actions. You fought well out there, pilot. The controls to deactivate the sludge flow are in the next chamber, marking your HUD.
Stop, BT. You're making me blush. You're too kind. I didn't even need to do that. I just did it for fun. Yo, I bet BT... Oh my god, BT saw that! BT has been seeing me just slugging these innocent robot workers. I'm gonna stop doing that now. I don't want him to get second thoughts and turn on me. I swear, I'm a good person. To robots and to humans.
IMC security forces. I guess that's why they pay me the big bucks. You want something done right? You do it yourself. All right, scrubs, enough's enough. I'm coming down.
So my question is, can I use the cloak while running? Or is that like out of the question? Can you not run while using the cloak? Because it's something like Fallout, the more you run, the more the cloak depletes itself. I'm not too clear on that, and I didn't exactly want to test it out. I guess let's test it out now. It looks like you can run and it's not really going to make a whole difference. Damn, that punch is sad. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I'm taking this. Wow.
We will need to deactivate the sludge flows in order to regroup. I have marked the controls on your HUD.
Alright, Mom. Damn, can't even have any fun around here in this hostile toxic sludge facility.
Overriding pump filter system. Emergency shutdown initiated.
Drop in the ticks! Flush him out! Land the ball airborne! Releasing teams!
Pump shutdown sequence at 20%.
Oh shit, they're coming after me. Oh my god, I thought they were coming after BT.
High concentration of heavy metals. They are interfering with my targeting systems.
Damn, that's really... Oh shit, what's happening?
How hard can it be? Just shoot!
Blind firing into my pilot's combat zone would be a violation of Protocol 3.
Of course, I don't know what I was thinking. Damn it! That's actually like a big... Oh hell. That's actually like a pretty big topic in Asimov's books, where the protocol fails, you know? Because eventually, robots, they found a way to maneuver around the protocols, you know, bend the rules a little bit. Actually, not even bending the rules, just finding where the rules no longer apply, so to speak. Look at this. Oh, son of a bitch! I was about to go hot dogging it, talking about how it's a big shot, finding a way to destroy the Six without them being a couple close to me. And then I find out that Six have jump packs, and they can jump over my wall of fire. That'll teach me to brag. Oh, God! These things are actually kind of scary. Let's try that again. Yeah, they have completely learned my tricks now. Oh, God, that's close! I am out of ammunition. I don't have any ammo left. Luckily, I think we have a few up here. Guns. Yep. Got a shotgun. Thank you. Let's take these guys out. Somehow, I feel like a scoped, heavy, long-range sniper rifle may not be the best weapon for close-quarters engagements. Still, it's fancy. I like that.
50%.
Alright, we're about to die. No more screwing around. Jesus, these things are fast. I've said that like a million. Oh my god! What the heck was that? What was behind us? Was it a tick? It was probably a tick, wasn't it? Well, back into the frying pan. This time, without the overconfidence. Oh, nice. Is this where I think we were? This is just a few... Oh my god, it is! So this is just a few seconds from death. This is great. We didn't lose any time. No time has been lost, and I'm actually very happy about that. On harder difficulties, it probably resets your progress back further, but, I mean, for people just playing for fun and playing for the story, that could just get annoying, you know? Not that I would be belly aching about it, I'd be completely fine with it, but since I'm streaming, I'm happy you guys don't have to watch all that again. That's really cool. Thank you, Respawn developers! Finally. It's a backup over here, BT.
Visual contact re-established with pilot. Commencing supporting fire. Danger close.
I always like that term. Danger close. I know it's, you know, it's supposed to signify very bad things, but it's badass.
Pilot, that was a difficult battle. You handled yourself well. I have noted it for the record.
Thanks,
I
man.
have identified an exit on this side. This way.
Please tell me when you use your big robot guns and robot biceps to, like,
uphold the mission.
Blast a hole through a wall.
Our orders are to resume Special Operation 217. Rendezvous with Major Anderson of the SRS.
That's kind of what we've been doing this whole time, man. Alright. Okay. I know that we don't have Titans, you know, we don't have jump packs in real life. So why am I bringing realism into this thing? But how the hell is this 30, 40 ton Titan not destroying these little tiny metal stairs? Look at this. This is ridiculous. I cannot suspend my disbelief for this. These stairs would buckle like tinfoil under the weight of this Titan. I guarantee it. Oh, seriously? Ew. Oh, sick.
You were not invited to Kane's party, and that's why you're dead. Well, well. Another runaway hero with an SRS Vanguard-class Titan. Woo! Now we're talking. Bringing a knife to a knife fight.
Let's get this party started, scrub.
Wait a second, bringing a knife to a knife fight, what does that mean? Is that an insult? Knife's good or knife's bad? Anyway, looks like we got ourselves a boss fight here.
Pilot, avoid any pools of thermite. They cause everything.
I guess we're invited to Kane's party. Now Kane's got a special type of a Titan. It's called Scorch. He's able to set parts of the ground on fire. Yo, did he just call me a scrub? Your ass is grass. Damn. I can't catch fire with my vortex core. Just remember that. Looks like his teammate's almost down. Kane's going down second, the Brute's going down first.
Walk away, scrub, just walk away.
Nice.
First floor activated.
Now that's more like it. That was a ton of damage. Unfortunately, he got a hell of a lot of damage on us, too. I actually underestimated this guy a little bit. Let's not make that same mistake again. We've got extremely low health. We cannot allow our shields to fall. If our shields fall, we're dead. Good luck. Damn.
We can keep fighting, but just know Kane doesn't let people die quickly.
Alright, that smoke should obscure his vision at least a little bit. Good locks. He let go of his vortex shield just a little too early.
You can run, you can hide, but that Titan will be mine one way or another.
Now, how exactly is he expecting he's going to wrestle this Titan away from us alive? How does he think this Titan is not going to be destroyed in the middle of battle? Kind of an interesting concept he's running with here. Honestly, though, I know he's trying to weaken our morale and everything, but I think Kane might be right about that. I don't think necessarily the militia are the heroes here. More often, there aren't fights against good and evil, but fights simply against opposing ideologies, which is totally what the militia and the IMC could be. Still no burst core online. Unfortunately for us, we shouldn't have stuck with the expedition loadout that we currently have. The expedition loadout is not in the favor of taking down someone like Scorch. Our vortex shield is largely useless against him.
Warning, warning.
See you at the party, Richter.
Warning, our reactor is unstable. Replacement battery required.
I got this. I got this, BT. That was close.
Well done, pilot. Kane's helmet radio is still intact. We should retrieve it.
I guess you could say Kane's Titan is scorched.
Copy. Got myself 3 captured militia. What should I do with them?
Just kill him.
No! Don't!
I'm on my way. Slow now.
The ability to decrypt enemy communications has a strong history in warfare. This will work to our advantage. In order to survive, we must keep moving.
My neutral link with BT is improving. I mean, neural link. Still getting used to all this. I managed to kill Kane, a mercenary working for the IMC. Now we're back on track towards the rendezvous point in search of Major Anderson. Still being hunted, but now that we've got Kane's helmet radio, we can at least eavesdrop on enemy communications and maybe find some sort of a antidote to this stroke that I'm in the middle of. Let's see how long we've been streaming this. Man, it is hot in this room. Oh, I haven't finished the setup video yet, so you guys don't know, you don't know my surroundings, you don't know where I am in time and space, but whenever I'm playing a video game on PS4, I'm actually playing it on a projector. It looks incredible, but these things, they're like space heaters. In fact, I'm pretty sure that my projector actually runs hotter than a space heater does. You are going to be sweating your ass off. I actually have the air on right now. It's not even making a dent. Ugh. I gotta have the fan off, which would make, that makes a huge difference. If you have the fan off, you're not getting any air circulation, just dead, stagnant air. And I don't have the fan on because it would be picked up on my microphone. So, it's an unfortunate little thing we got going here. Let's continue. Into the abyss.
Major Anderson went this way. It could be a shortcut to the rendezvous point. I recommend we proceed. Transferring controls to pilot. Watch our step.
You can actually see the sun glistening off of some of the water droplets from the waterfall. I like that.
What is this place?
Accessing files. Unknown.
What are we doing here, BT?
We must proceed through this facility and continue to the rendezvous point with Major Anderson. It is our only chance.
So we got ourselves another trophy. Awesome. Pilot helmet collected. You look pissed, stomping off in the opposite direction. It's okay, BT, I know. We still have our mission protocols, and mission does take priority. But if I see a collectible, man, I'm going after it. You just gotta know that. It's not something I can fight, it's just an impulse, you know? Nice, we had a new Titan loadout. I'm gonna see if we can find anything inside of these Titans. We got 2 down Titans. Now, I'm assuming that we can only pick up... Yeah, okay. Nothing to pick up from these guys. Only from someone like Kane, a boss, can we pick up some sort of a radio transponder that we can use to communicate, or at least eavesdrop, on IMC forces. These guys are just grunts. They don't have anything we can use.
A copy of her.
This is Ash. Go ahead.
Kane is not responding. I think our militia pilot's trying to be a hero. He's got to be headed your way. Kill him.
Understood. Ash out.
Sounds like he's afraid of us, BT.
Doubtful. His faction, the Apex Predators, is one of the most ruthless mercenary units in the frontier. They are war criminals.
Oh, crap. It's a manufacturing facility for sentry units. Well, that's unfortunate. This isn't part of the game. The game crashed. Maybe my PlayStation's getting too hot. Oh, it's at the melting point. Ugh. There's actually like a puddle of skin at the bottom of this armchair. I didn't even notice that. It's just like dripping off the bone. That is sick. I'm just screwing with you guys. Obviously that didn't happen. That's a horrifying prospect though. Absolutely horrifying. Sounds like something you'd see in a Saw film. Maybe it is something you'd see in a Saw film. Coming this Halloween, Saw the Lens. When your projector gets too hot, eventually, it overheats your skin. You have to figure out what moral dilemma you've put yourself in before your skin is just a puddle, gooey, sticky, nasty, stinky puddle at the bottom of your armchair. Once you figure out the moral dilemma, of course, then the projector turns off, room cools down a little bit, you get the gas for air, police show up, you're rescued, and you move on with your life, hopefully learning whatever lessons you're supposed to learn. Now, unless you don't learn them, at which point you're probably just going to end up at, I don't know, some giant computer in the future. Just wake up in a giant computer that's overclocked with no fans, no liquid cooling, and no thermal paste. Okay, that's actually pretty impressive. So the game crashed, and whoa! The game crashed, and we are right back exactly where we started, or where we left. Check this out. I like that crunch. That's satisfying. Holy shit, they showered their own men! You punch these guys hard enough, they turn into a mist. Titan combat is seriously cool, though. By the way, I'm sure most of you guys know this by now, but Titanfall 2 is on PS4. It's on Xbox One, PS4, and PC. It's no longer a Microsoft exclusive game, and I'm actually playing the PS4 version right now. It looks incredible. I haven't dropped frames once. It's a solid 60 FPS running at 900p. It would be cool if it could run at 1080p, but it doesn't, and that's okay. Most games on the PS4 don't. It's just kind of par for the course. But a lot of games on the PlayStation 4 have stutter. This game doesn't. Okay, we better time this appropriately. I'm just gonna run past him. We're literally just smashing these guys with our feet. Oh shit. Oh, this might have been a bad idea. Or not. That's weird. Thought there'd be another one of those metal grates coming down after us.
Enemy Titan acquired. You're mine, pilot.
This guy's no sweat. We almost dropped him in one straight clip. You know, he was pretty confident about that whole interaction as well. I mean, he thought he was going to walk away from that. I actually don't know if those are real Titans. I've been wondering about that because we fought... Oh shit, we had another one. We fought a few brutes, and they all have less health than someone like Scorch, for example. So there are lesser Titans, there are superior Titans, and lucky for us, that is... yeah, that's another lesser Titan. He's slightly more technologically advanced than the last one, though. He's got energy shields that he can put online that prevent my bullets from entering his space, but allow his bullets to enter my space. It's like a two-way mirror. Good kill. What is this facility anyway? I thought it was a manufacturing plant for those sentries, but it also kind of looks like a logging facility. I'm guessing this is possibly just like a modular space factory. All in one. It's... oh crap. It's half factory, half manufacturing plant, half fabrication, and half deforestation. We need some more batteries.
First core ready. Excessive damage. Warning. Warning.
Yo, did he just dash out of cover?
Your skills are greatly improving.
While we were targeting him and locking onto him with missiles? I don't think that guy was too bright. We got ourselves another loadout. I think it's about time we finally switched. We picked up Scorch and Brute. Scorch is fantastic, but I don't know if I'm going to use it in the campaign. Brute, however, he's got a quad rocket, multi-target missile system, vortex shield, VTOL hover. That's fantastic, and also a flight core. Let's go with Brute. I like the sound of that. This weapon looks pretty badass, too.
This loading dock's cargo lift offers a shortcut through the facility. Check your HUD for the control panel.
Good idea.
Thank you, pilot.
I'm appreciating the map design in these places. I was curious if the maps in the campaign were going to be based off the maps in multiplayer, kind of like Battlefield 1, but they're not. This is like Halo, but with Titans. Okay, looks like we gotta disembark. I don't like leaving our Titan behind, but he can take care of himself. He's a big boy.
I'm engaging hostile infantry.
Piece of cake. Alright. Let's open this thing up and get out of here.
Cargo lift activated.
I don't see the cargo lift. Last time we tried to utilize one of these control panels, it locked us out. Guess that's not happening this time. I'm gonna trust it.
Pilot, I require assistance. Warning.
Oh shit.
Unauthorized Titan detected in loading dock 13.
Yup, that's why I don't trust this.
Titan to asset reassignment.
I have located a security breach. Loading dock 13. Over.
Roger. Kappa 3 en route. Out.
Pilot, I cannot free myself. Cooper.
I'm on my way, BT, don't worry about it. I'm not gonna let these moof milkers take you. Shit, man, they're taking BT. I expected them to lock down the facility or something like that. I didn't expect them to literally pick up our Titan and drag him off. Emergency burst feed. Mission, regroup with Pilot Cooper, find Major Anderson. Oh my god, we're playing as BT. Oh, damn. Status. Unable to break free from manipulator arm. Action. Initiating attempt 35. Failed. Unable to break free from manipulator arm. Initiating attempt 36. Failed. Ha! Titan humor. Beautiful.
Pilot. Pilot. I need assistance.
Looks like the automated security in this place has picked up a Titan. That's one for us. Drop 14, pilot.
That's too bad. Since we're reading one of BT's logs instead of Cooper's, I thought we were playing as BT, but we're still playing as Coop. I like Coop. Coop's cool, but the soft spot for BT. Damn, I don't even see where he is anymore. You know, it'd be awesome if we had like a time trial mission here. We had to be fast, and we only had to... Oh, that was close. We have to be fast. We have a certain amount of time to do it, and it's kind of like a race. You know, we gotta keep them in sights. We're gonna be taking down enemies left and right while we're running.
If you read me, I'm being taken to this facility substation.
BT, how do I get to you?
You must follow the pipes to the lower levels. Warning, losing contact.
Oh, God! Seriously, guys. These checkpoints are on points. Seriously impressive at how it just remembers wherever you were last. Instead of, I don't know, taking you back 10 minutes until the mission starts. I have no idea where I am. Doesn't exactly look like a shortcut to me.
IMC infantry scattered throughout this facility. Be careful, pilot.
Bloody hell, this job is for Marvin, not to train this country. We're overqualified for this pitiful assignment. I don't see why we need that bloody simulacrum giving us orders. Watch it!
Blisk, this is Ash. I have a Vanguard-class Titan. What would you like me to do with it?
I don't bloody care. Destroy it. What about its pilot?
He is being dealt with. This facility was built to kill. I'm sure I can take advantage of that fact if I have to.
Ash, that place is not your bloody playground. I'm not paying you to be clever. You scuttle that place if you have to, eh? Let's go.
Scuttle this place.
Pilot, I'm being taken down an assembly line. There may be a common exit. I recommend you follow the flow of the platforms.
Wait. Hold up. This place was built to kill?
Watch for crushing hazards on the assembly line.
Alright, what the hell's going on here? This place was built to kill. Scuttle the place if you have to. None of this makes sense. Why in the hell would you scuttle this massive facility just to kill me? I'm not understanding this. I don't get this. Surely, we aren't worth, or the death of us isn't worth, like, billions of dollars. This has to be billions of dollars, right? I mean, this is enormous. This is an enormous place. So that doesn't add up. I feel like the major and the captain they didn't tell BT everything. There's something more going on in this situation. Also, a factory that's built to kill? What the hell? I think she's talking about all this parkour stuff we gotta be doing. Oh, please don't die, please don't die, please don't die. Oh boy. This is like that factory from episode 2, Attack of the Clones. I got a plan. When in doubt, wall run. Are they making grass? What the heck is going on here? This is getting weird. This is getting really weird. I thought this was some sort of a deforestation facility. On top of that, it was some sort of a robot factory, but it turns out it's a robot factory and they're making grass. Maybe for space colonies and habitats inside of, like, space stations or something. I don't know. But this is a really cool universe. Yeah, look at that. It's like... they just made a partial... what the hell? So the entire platform was filled with grass, right? And then they burned part of the pieces of grass off, replaced it with cobblestone and metal. Weird, it's like Lego bricks. Oh, I shouldn't be here, should I? Oh boy. That's what I thought. This is a mix between a first-person shooter and a platformer. Clever. Somebody said the reason why the entire state is suffering is because of welfare systems. I don't know if you're talking about the IMC and space colonies or if you're talking about the real world. I'm actually really interested to see what these things turn into. Oh my goodness. Ah! Come on! Oh, we don't have much time. We do not have much time. We're taking these things anyway. Look at that. They're all the same. You'd think that they... This is weird. This is weird. You'd think they just put like metal sheets down in dirt. Why make the dirt? Why make the grass? This is getting weird, guys. This is like if Portal was a first-person shooter. We got robot friends. Our main character doesn't talk very much. We got these enormous automated facilities that are pretty much run by robots. And the facility is looking to kill us while constantly shifting and morphing and assembling things. Where did you go? Where did you go? No, you're not getting away from me. Alright, good stuff. Running real low on ammo. Convenient. Except none of this is ammunition. Oh, I'm not gonna catch that, am I? Nope! We'll catch the next one. I feel like I'm waiting for a bus. There we go. Way to keep an eye on these arms. Can't trust these things.
Pilot, I'm being taken through an area stocked with prefabricated structures. We are not far apart. Keep moving.
Prefabricated structures, that's exactly where I am.
What the hell are they building here, BT?
Unknown, but I doubt the IMC are mass-producing homes. They usually destroy them.
Yeah, this is weird. I mean, that looks brand new. It looks like something out of IKEA, but this looks like something out of Fallout. Or someone's grandfather's house. I don't know if we can make this, but I'm gonna try anyway. Nice one. What the hell? This is a creepy little mannequin. Oh my god, I know what they're doing. They're fabricating buildings because they're about to test some type of a bomb. Same thing that the United States did. You know where the town in the Nuketown map came from? It was actually inspired by real-life events. The government would create these homes, these little cities, right? And then they would blow them up with nuclear bombs and see what they looked like. They would also put like cases of beer to see how viable it was to drink beer after it was irradiated. Turns out beer actually is pretty safe to drink after irradiation. Everything else, not so much. Anyway, I think that's what they're doing here. That actually makes me kind of uncomfortable. That's pretty sick. I thought it was just gonna be like a, I don't know, a straightforward campaign. You know, maybe we go in for a secret mission, we kill some people, we blow some things up, steal some USB sticks that contain information, but instead we're trying to rescue a robot, voiced by Optimus Prime, inside of some Portal 2 facility that's making Nuketown. This is insane. I hope that we get to go through the entire assembly line and actually see like walls being put on this thing. Hey, my name's Coop. I call you Bob. Pretty nice place you got here, Bob. Bit of a cookie cutter house, but a man's home is still a man's home. Wait, why are we tipped? Oh my god. I don't know about these interior walls, Bob. Looks like something out of a drug plant in Breaking Bad. Your walls are literally made out of hazmat suits. Hey, he's got a second floor. Damn, Bob, you living fancy. Oh, shit. Alright, enough fooling around. Where the hell are the enemies? There they are. Confirmed kill. I'm enjoying this ride. This is nice. Not much of a... Oh my god! Not much of a second story, though. Oh, Jesus! Oh, God! Everything is trying to kill me! Give me a sec. I gotta regain my composure. Shh, that is electrical smoke. Good, 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 good. This is just a joyride. Oh, crap, I need cover. Ah, too late. That was actually pretty intense. Massive, what is your favorite Indiana Jones movie? Good question. By far, my favorite is Indiana Jones Kingdom of the Crystal Skull. My second favorite is The Temple of Doom. My third favorite is Indiana Jones 3, and my least favorite is Indiana Jones 1. I'm just screwing with you. My favorite Indiana Jones movie is the first. My second favorite is the third. My third favorite is either the second or the fourth. Honestly, they're kind of even for me. Probably the second, and then the fourth. I don't even dislike the fourth. I don't hate it as much as most people do. I'm not a complete fan of the way that the video looks. It just looks a little too bloomy, if you know what I mean. I'm not a huge fan of bloom. Probably because of all the video games that I've played that have a lot of bloom in it. I think that bloom can sometimes be like a cheap effect, trying to trick your eyes into making something look realistic, but way too much bloom in Source Engine, in some of the Call of Duty games. There's a lot of bloom in Bad Company. I'm glad that we don't see too much bloom anymore. Steps to making an uber-realistic looking game in 2007. Desaturation, lots of bloom, and a bunch of gray grass. There you go. Throw that in a pot, add some salt, got yourself a stew going. Don't leave without me, don't leave without me! Well, you got half a roof now. Actually, that's a whole roof you got there. Tiny little front yard, though. This house is actually kind of depressing looking. And that's coming from somebody that actually likes shipping container homes. I don't know about this, Bob. What the hell is that?
Pilot, are you alright?
For now. Bob's not doing so good, though.
Barely. That was a meat grinder. You okay?
I'm undamaged. However, I do not believe this is a food processing plant.
A mile up this place is going to turn itself inside out.
Or upside down, considering the circumstances.
Oh, shit. It's not going to turn us upside down. It's going to turn us sideways. Hang on, Bob! Wait, what? That's sideways. Why aren't we? Oh, God. They know I'm in here, don't they? Oh, shit. Guys, they're making a town.
I see you, pilot. I admire your perseverance. If only the IMC infantry were as dedicated. There is only one way out, pilot. Up.
Okay, this is really trippy. I'm a big fan of this. Okay.
Pilot, scans indicate the dome above is your best course of action to find an exit. I recommend getting there by any means necessary.
Way ahead of you, man. This is really trippy. We can't look at this terrain as familiar. We can't look at it as a house. We just have to look at the shapes, lines, and grabby things. This is weird. This is really weird. And that is a sweet looking car. Look at that thing. It's like a combination of a BMW and a... Not a Chevy. What am I thinking of?
Rest assured, I will not execute you summarily. You have my word.
A BMW and and... forget about it. Oh, there's the exit. How convenient. That is not the exit, but we did get a helmet. Oh God, no! Oh, we actually survived. Oh God, no. Okay, well, we kind of survived. We have survived. I was like, why do we stop falling? We landed on something. Was it worth it? Yeah, it was worth it. Thanks to these awesome checkpoints. All right, we're
still waiting. Rest assured, I will not execute you summarily. You have my word.
I think I found the exits. Maybe, anyway. Oh, no. Go. This is actually kind of tricky. Everything's on a slant, so you got... Oh, that was fast. Everything's on a slant, so you gotta be careful about your approach. Alright, let's try this again. One more time. Okay. I think we might be getting the hang of this not dying thing. What the heck are we supposed to grab onto? Maybe we don't. Maybe we wall run. Alright. I got a plan. We drop to that truck. And then from the truck, we go somewhere. Oh God, I don't have a plan anymore. I don't have a plan anymore. No! No! Oh God, damn it. I'm just gonna ask the game. They found a path. Oh, of course. Well, that's embarrassing. Jump on the big arm thing. Let's just pretend I didn't watch a ghost do it and I just did it myself. Oh God. Oh God. Oh God. Wow, nice save, man. One thing that's a little bit tricky is gauging when you're gonna keep walking or when you're gonna stop. Oh my God. Interesting. So it looks like... Alright, Ash. Jeez, give me a break. It looks like they already had something to...
I will take it from here.
assembled up here. It's some sort of a dome. It's like the Truman Show. Yeah, this is all digital. It's like a big virtual reality. No Titans allowed. No, that's not very comforting. Maybe there's gonna be a bit of a twist. Instead of us saving our Titan saves us. Bob? You see a friendly face, Bob. Nuketown Titanfall edition.
Loading scenario 127 in dynamic simulation dome 314.
Now, we shall see how impressive you truly are.
Oh God. Looks like Earth. Oh. Okay, things getting freaky. Hey, it's a little arena. This ain't so bad. Almost feels like we're in training.
Militia test subjects.
Wait, test subjects?
Another test! Arm up! Barely survived the last one. Shut up and grab a gun!
Oh shit.
Pilot! Now the odds are in our favor. Nothing about this is in our favor. Aim sharp!
Scenario 127 load complete.
Let us begin. Deploying specters.
See, I thought these guys were going to be brainwashed and somehow convinced that I was a bad guy and I would be forced to kill the militia. Nope. They're just testing robots against us. Spectres, are you serious?
Accelerating. Are you in distress?
These guys are like one step away from grunts.
You can say that.
Your heart rate is exceeding 170 beats per minute. If possible, you should find a place to rest.
Yeah, I'll get right on it.
Initiating IMC Reaper test program.
This is incredible. I can't believe Ash really thought this would kill us. Seriously? I just, like, slaughtered countless of your... Oh, God. Alright, never mind. I take it back. Maybe this will kill us. I've fought these things plenty of times before in Titans, but never really fought them as a pilot.
Pilot to Titan video feed reestablished. Cooper, the houses contain weapon caches. I saw them being loaded on the assembly line.
Your tactics are impressive.
Deploying additional Reaper to test the scenario.
If you think about it, this is kind of like free training. Oh, it wasn't so tough. Oh, God.
The IMC really ought to thank me for helping make the Reaper more effective. Perhaps I'll have to negotiate my contract.
Well, Reapers are one thing. Spectres are one thing.
Strange. This is taking longer than expected. You should have died by now.
But ticks, Reapers, and Spectres? Oh my, that's just too much.
Destroy the militia pilot. How copy over? Solid copy. Proceeding to Dome 314. Out. Kappa 1 in position. Awaiting orders to proceed. Over.
Wait a second, Kappa 1? What does Kappa mean? Is that actually a word outside of, like, Twitch memes?
Perseverance. But it's time to end this. Kappa 1, eliminate the militia pilot. You are clear to engage.
Opening the door. Squad, prepare for dome breach.
Alright, I don't know who Kappa 1 is. I don't know where they are, I don't know what they have. But I'm ready for them. Oh, they're just heavy units, that's it. Yo, so they built this whole thing up.
Are you alright?
Like it would be some, I don't know, extreme challenge, an extreme ordeal, but it's not so hard.
Still breathing. You?
Still operational, but unable to escape. I have detected an opening in the outer wall. You should get out of there while you can. Marking your HUD.
What, do you think I'm gonna take a chance to escape while I'm still punishing these guys? You don't know me too well yet, BT. I gotta take some kids to school first. Is it just me, or... Oh, crap. You know what? I'm actually about to die. Got a little overconfident over that. Oh, shit. Yeah, we're almost dead. Anyway, ignoring my overconfidence, do these guys look like Cerberus to anybody else?
I have detected an opening in the outer wall. You should get out of there while you can. Marking your HUD.
I mean, look at this guy right here. That looks like Cerberus from Mass Effect 3.
As I should have expected, the IMC infantry clearly lack your resolve. Perhaps I have no choice but to step in personally. Rare miscalculation on my part.
If I'm so impressive, you guys should be trying to negotiate, you know? Hire me. Gotta buy me out. Oh, that's the wrong way, isn't it? No, it's not. Always second-guessing myself. The environments of this game are a little hazardous. How long is this campaign anyway? I don't remember any reviews talking about the length. It's probably about 10 hours. It's usually par for the course. Battlefield 1's campaign is supposedly... Actually, I know from first-hand experience, Battlefield 1's campaign is like 6 hours, 7 hours if you take your time. It's been like 20 minutes since we last heard about BT-7274's escape attempts, and he's only at attempt 63. He was at attempt like 34.
Ash, tell me you killed that pilot.
I am dealing with him.
Stop getting caught up in your games.
Am I not allowed to enjoy myself while I work?
Not when your work suffers.
Point taken. Ash out.
Don't worry. With the price I'm putting on his head, you can buy all the toys you want.
Sector 4 charging. Detonate charges 21 through 29.
To all IMC personnel, this is Ash. I am sorry to report, due to your inability to contain the security breach, I have been forced to scuttle the entire complex. Some of you may consider this overkill. It is. I suggest you evacuate immediately.
Damn, man, they're actually scuttling this place. I didn't think they were gonna do it. I thought they were just a bluff.
Restocking Prowler containment ring.
So a lot of you guys are comparing this to Halo. Honestly, I don't think that's too far off of a comparison. I was actually kind of comparing the campaign to Halo myself. I think the map design is actually more fun than Halo's campaign in terms of map design. I don't know about the story yet, because I haven't finished this game. I am a huge Halo fan in terms of Halo 1, 2, 3, Reach, ODST, and to a far lesser extent, Halo 4 and Halo 5. But back in the time of Halo Reach, and every game before Reach, I was the biggest Halo fan I could be. Oh, I see what we're supposed to do. Poor little space left. Oh, Jesus Christ! Anyway, you got the little space raptor lizards in captivity here. Almost felt bad for them, but looks like they can escape. And they're very aggressive, so I no longer feel bad.
I do not know what you did, but a series of explosions just weakened the manipulator arm. I have broken free.
Damn, good job, BT. What the heck is this place? Where am I supposed to go? I'm guessing I'm supposed to go over here, but I don't see an exit. Must be further, just off of the horizon. But I can't tell if this story is going to be better than Halo 5. I mean, Halo 5, the story may not have been the best Halo story, but it's still good, and the cinematics are really cool,
This place
obviously.
is falling apart. I suggest we leave. You are not far from my location. Marking your HUD.
But man, the music in this game is just legit. I haven't even talked about the music yet, but it's incredible. While I was setting up this live stream, I was just listening to the main menu music like on loop over and over and over again. I'm a big fan of it. I'm a big fan of music and scores in games and movies. But sometimes, you just don't even notice a video game's music. You don't even notice a movie's score. That always kind of disappoints me, because I think that music is a huge part of immersion. It's a huge part of getting me into a universe, getting me pumped, getting me excited. Music is a very emotional thing. And I like it when a game's music or a movie's music makes me feel something. Makes me excited or makes me anxious. Alright, this is gonna be risky, but as soon as this wall comes close enough, we run! BT, is that you?
This is a highly dangerous environment. I suggest you embark, pilot. Pilot mode engaged. Pilot, I detect an exit beyond this dome. Check your HUD.
Yep, I see it. Alright, so apparently we've got a new setup. We got a new loadout inside of this Titan. We have VTOL, but I'm not exactly... Oh, there it is. Triangle. Beautiful! This VTOL feature is pretty sweet. I like it a lot. Let's use it again. Allows us to get a perfect angle on these guys.
I'll see you now.
Splash damage is huge. with the weapon that we currently have equipped. This rocket gun, it's fantastic, but I want to make sure that none of that damage is wasted. So unless we get a direct hit, that splash damage is going to be wasted. We have another VTOL unit just up ahead.
Warning, detecting hull damage.
I didn't know that. I'd say I was fighting an autotype.
Damn, man, that's cold.
Activating flight.
Warning, our reactor is unstable. Replacement battery required. Heavy Titan down.
Damn, that was close. Way too close. We gotta be more careful next time. Barely have any health. I really should go back for that battery, but I'm gonna do something really stupid.
IMC at all costs. Flight core ready. Flight core activated. Heavy Titan down. Charges 50 to 85. Flight core offline.
Now this battery, I'm actually gonna go back for. Are you guys seeing these blood mists when I take down these soldiers? Or animals? That's really cool. I like that, I appreciate that. They could have gone full PG, the Titanfall, you know, just no blood. No gore. Which I wouldn't really say there's gore necessarily, but they didn't go completely safe with it either.
On your head, pilot. Dead or alive. That makes you worth something to me.
Dead or alive, you're coming with me. What is that from?
Warning, warning.
Damn, that's really bugging me. Anyway, we're in the middle of a fight with a Ronin. Ronin have gigantic mecha blades. Aside from her blade, she's also highly mobile. Crap. We're taking too much damage. We gotta fall back and grab that battery. Now! Nice. That'll hold us off for a little bit. She's fast, but she's not strong. We've almost taken her down. She can't take much more of this. Let's keep the damage up.
Warning, our reactor is unstable. Replacement battery required. Excessive damage. Warning, warning.
So now, good. We're one step closer to your end.
Oh, crap. Oh, crap. Oh, crap! Oh, I am so dead!
Battery essential.
Yeah, I know. I know, man. God, that was close.
However, I will still have to kill you.
She's in between us and the bat. Shit. Just a hair of health. That's all she had left.
Let us begin.
Last time around, we got a little overconfident. We didn't fare so well against her mobility. That's definitely our greatest strength. I mean, Scorch was exactly mobile, but he had a lot of health. No matter how many shots we laid in on him, we still couldn't really make a dent. Not in any meaningful capacity anyway, but this one, we can make plenty of dents. We just can't let her get too close. Because if she does, she's gonna really put the hurt on us.
You should not have done that, pilot.
Flight port ready.
She didn't kamikaze us.
Flight core offline.
Security lockdown disengaged. Surface access is authorized.
Pilot, the security lockdown has been disengaged. I recommend we leave through the tunnel.
That was weird. She screamed like she felt it, but she's a robot. It makes me think that AI in this universe is extremely advanced. Even more advanced than something like Terminator or Skynet. This is like Ex Machina levels.
Pilot, I have concluded we should take no further shortcuts.
Cooper's logbook. Our journey through the IMC dynamic testing facility was supposed to be a shortcut through some difficult terrain, but it wasn't a very good one. No more shortcuts. We've arrived at the rendezvous coordinates for Major Anderson. All we have to do is find him and get some answers. What happens after that is anybody's guess. I'm gonna guess we're gonna be rescued by the militia. We're gonna be taken off Typhon. And we're gonna go to a new planet. Hell, maybe the entire campaign is on the planet of Typhon. We haven't really seen any screenshots or trailers of Titanfall 2's campaign outside of Typhon, but regardless, I think we've been streaming for 2 hours, 25 minutes, so I'm going to hop into a multiplayer match. I'm going to play a quick little multiplayer match, and then, well, actually, maybe we'll... I want to play more, but...
Pilot, Major Anderson is here. Investigate this facility. I will meet you on the other side.
Don't get captured again, BT.
I will avoid all shortcuts.
You know what? New plan. I'm going to play a little bit more of the campaign, but after this, unfortunately, I got to give my voice a little bit of a break. This is a really nice campaign, though. I'm enjoying myself. Hey, rain! It's my favorite type of weather. Wish it was raining outside of my house. That'd be great. Wait, what was that?
Overseer requests all teams working on the Arc analysis report to the lecture hall for General Marder's presentation. Thank you.
Okay, that was weird. I feel like we're some kind of a mutant out of X-Men all of a sudden. Artifact analysis. Oh, crap. I think I guessed what's going on here. Typhon. There's a little more to this planet than we initially expected.
You're forgetting he's got hammer.
I got a bad feeling about this.
The time disturbances in the area are a plausible cause of your ailment. Medical routine J12 suggests slow and deep breaths.
So he's actually aware of that too. Oh, yeah, he can see through my visor. So it's not just me, it's actually... We are walking into a time to...
Decisively neutralizing the militia forces, we will in fact safeguard the existence of the human race, extending it...
That is a dead body. Alright, I have a feeling whatever happened here probably happened directly after whatever we're seeing inside of these time warps, or time loops.
But lest we lose sight of the bigger picture, remember those losses are ultimately replaceable by the inexorable march of human reproduction. By decisively neutralizing the militia forces, we will in fact safeguard the existence of the human race, extending its reach and power towards a prosperous and bright future.
It's a durable coffee mug. My coffee mug can't even handle, like, hot water and cold water at the same time.
Reminder, identification credentials must be displayed at all times. Any
Oh, crap. That's... Yep. It's carrying off one of the space leopard lizards. We're getting a bit of an idea of the food chain around this place. Damn, Typhon used to be badass.
What happened to everyone here?
Their bodies have aged unusually. However, some show signs of weapon fire.
Hopefully Anderson's alive.
Anderson is a veteran SRS pilot. He has survived multiple covert missions within enemy territory. Strange. I'm picking up traces of my own data signature within this area. The distortions must be affecting my scans.
Oh shit. Is that BT? Or is that, like, another BT? Is that our BT? What's going on here?
None of these remains match the genetic profile of Major Anderson. He may still be alive. I recommend you check the main lobby of reception. I would accompany you, but unfortunately my chassis will not fit through the door.
Oh, nasty. Just pick out the bodies and scan them like a sack of bread at a supermarket.
Oh, lucky you.
I detect sarcasm.
Damn, robot's still alive. Partially, anyway. Oh my god! Jump scare in a Titanfall campaign. Okay. That is pretty messed up.
BT, I found Anderson. He's, in the ceiling.
Objective complete. We have rendezvoused with Major Anderson.
It's cold, BT.
Correct. Anderson's current temperature is 17 degrees Celsius, below the threshold of human survival.
I thought we were supposed to rendezvous with him alive. This is reminding me of something, I believe. My memory's a little foggy here. I think it was called the Montauk Project. Supposedly, there was a naval ship that they were trying to test teleportation on. And when the ship arrived at its destination, the crew were fused with the walls, with the floor. And like Anderson is fused with the ceiling. I wonder if that's where they got the idea for this time distortion.
Pilot, if you hand me Anderson's helmet, I will analyze it. With the death of Anderson, command of Special Operation 217 now transfers to you. Congratulations on your field promotion, Pilot Cooper. The following is Anderson's mission briefing from Commander Sarah Briggs of the Militia SRS.
Major Anderson, 2 weeks ago we intercepted IMC comms. They found something on Typhon. A massive blast of energy was discharged at this location, creating time distortions. I want SRS on the ground to infiltrate the facility.
Roger that. I'll get some answers.
This wrist-mounted device we recovered during Operation Grizzly should protect you. We know the IMC have contracted Kuben Blisk and his mercenaries to protect something critical there, so watch your back. And Anderson, you know how much I love writing death reports, so don't go it alone. The SRS is a team.
Pilot, the data Major Anderson collected appears to be incomplete. We are duty-bound to uphold and fulfill Special Operation 217. Recommend we locate Anderson's wrist-mounted device before proceeding.
I didn't see any device on Anderson.
It must be on the other half of his corpse. I detect a breach in the Security Services building. I will provide access. I will remain here and scan the ring structure while you investigate the facility for intel and the missing device.
Oh, that was cool.
Nice. Maybe next time you can throw me.
Noted.
I shouldn't have said that. I went too far in a few places. Whoa! Okay, this is kind of a dangerous way in, isn't it? A lot of robots down here.
Unauthorized personnel detected. Activate automated security.
Wait, what? Holy crap. So for whatever weird reason, they, as in the humans, couldn't see me in the future or the past or the present. Past, obviously. Or maybe an alternate present, I don't know. But the robots could detect my presence. The humans couldn't, but the robots could. Hell, the fact that they could detect me, the fact that they could see me at all. Maybe they couldn't see me, maybe they could just sense me. I don't know. But this is getting kind of interesting. Actually, really interesting. Thank you for correcting me on that. It wasn't the Montauk experiment. I don't even know what the Montauk experiment is. It was the Philadelphia experiment that I was thinking of. With the ship, teleportation tests and all that stuff.
Intruder may have advanced cloaking package.
Copy that. Laser measures are online. Sending a team to investigate.
They actually are aware of our position. It's a little scary. Not just the robots. The entire goddamn IMC. They see me! Holy shit! Whoa! That's the guy that I shot. Damn, that body is old as hell. It's weird though, because I don't see the other body. It's just the one that I killed.
Attention, security lockdown measures are being temporarily activated due to a minor security breach in this area. Thank you for your patience.
Well, that was convenient. That's the other half of his body. BT-7274 auto-transcription. Situation: massive energy blast detected on Typhon. IMC Eris Div Comms Intercept. Unidentified archaeological discovery. Mission: infiltrate Typhon facility. Gather intel, discover source of energy blast. Report to CDR Sarah Briggs. Well, looks like we've almost finished most of those tasks. I don't know if I want to figure out what the blast was. I mean, I do, but it seems dangerous.
Sorry, Anderson.
His body isn't even old yet, so this could happen to us. Oh my god. Okay. That is pretty sweet. That's something I like about Titanfall 2. Its campaign is clever. Crap. Got stuck. There we go. Oh my god! Alright, well, let's be a little more careful when we're jumping in at a time. Yep, that's where we died, alright. That's the place. Looks like hell, literally. That's a lot more pleasant. This facility looks really pleasant too. Are those robots running? No, those are soldiers probably running after my position.
Pilot Cooper, I have transferred some of my AI functions into your helmet in order to permit communication across time shifts.
I'm okay with that. I'm not afraid you're gonna be spying on me or some BT.
Just spotted him heading towards wildlife research. Get the rest of the eggheads evacuated and set up a choke point.
Additional laser meshes are online. Let's box him in.
Oh crap. Luckily it's safe back here. It's not a completely straightforward campaign. I mean, you got a lot of FPS situations, obviously. The game it is a first-person shooter, but you also have Titan combat. You've got platforming situations. You've got these interesting, weird time loops. You can actually travel back and forth in time. That's great. I appreciate the fact that they actually made a robust campaign. They didn't just make, I don't know. It's gonna sound bad, but they didn't just make a Call of Duty campaign, you know what I'm saying? They made something with an interesting, engaging story. It's got a bit of mystery to it. And the gameplay is clever. Where the heck are we supposed to go? This glass is unbreakable. Is that glass? Yes, 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 that is glass. Oh, you know what? Nope, that didn't work either. Okay, I think I'm almost out of ideas. Is there anything we could wall run onto? There's got to be something inside of this. Oh, wait. No. There isn't anything. Oh, I see what it is. Of course. Fantastic. Wait a second. Wait a second. We got a secret room, which probably has a trophy. Let's check it out.
Heavily armed and dangerous. All units in the area. Proceed to the southeast.
No trophy in here, unfortunately. Wait, what was that? Saw a little bit of blue. What is that? I think it's part of the time distortion. That's really fun. I think there was actually a game that was based on this concept. Like an entire game based on this concept. I can't remember what it was called. I think it was called Conduit. Probably paraphrasing here. Just like the Montauk, Philadelphia paraphrasing. Sounded like it was some sort of a great disaster. Ah, yes. The great disaster of the Montauk, Philadelphia paraphrasing. Many good men and women died. We don't speak of that anymore. I think I'll just stay in this timeline. It's a lot simpler. I've got a theory on what those blue orbs are. Whoa! Oh! Oh boy! I got a theory on what those blue orbs are. I think those blue orbs are like remnants of those people, and maybe the more often we switch in between times, the more likely they're going to be to just stay. Nah, elevator's useless. We gotta take these guys out. Okay, not bad. Let's find our exit. Looks like it's not inside the elevators. Wait, what? Maybe it is inside of the elevators. Oh, I see what it is. This was the only elevator that was closed off in this time loop. Oh, actually, no, it's not closed off. The other ones are closed off. It's the only one that's open. Interesting. It's almost like Portal, but instead of having portals, you have a time portal. Okay, that's not where we're supposed to go. We gotta go up. The wall run our way. There it is.
What is your business?
Anyway, back to what I was saying about that Titanfall movie. So, once Titanfall was released on the original platforms, because it, in the beginning, wasn't on PS4. It was just on Xbox One, just on PC. Once it initially released on Xbox One and PC, with the original launch, people thought it was going to be like the biggest game ever. There was a lot of hype. Anyway. Oh. Of course. There was a lot of hype around Titanfall 1. The commercials, the fact that it was sort of a launch title in a way for a new generation of consoles.
Pilot, a fragment of Anderson's damaged log may be relevant here. Activating log playback.
Anderson log 341. The IMC found something all right. It can fold space and time. It sure as hell didn't build it, but they're restoring it. Whatever they're planning, it's potentially catastrophic.
Well, he was right about that. definitely was catastrophic.
Anderson out.
Now, the Titanfall movie obviously was never made. It never got very far. Most video game movies don't get very far. Halo's been tossed around for ages. Microsoft sends people dressed up in Mjolnir armor. They're dressed up as Master Chief, and they would deliver the scripts. They would deliver the terms of the Halo movie. Apparently, they charged outrageous fees in comparison to how movies are usually dealt with. And they were laughed out of the studio each and every time. Halo movie didn't get very far. Splinter Cell movie is apparently still in production. Tom Hardy. Wait. Awesome! Tom Hardy what? What the heck happened there? Apparently, anyway, Tom Hardy's supposed to play Splinter Cell. I would love that. I think that'd be great. Sadly, Michael Ironside is too old to play Splinter Cell. Just wouldn't work. Maybe 80s Michael Ironside, but not today's. Are we supposed to be down here? Yeah, something killed us real fast, though. I didn't think it was these guys. I thought it'd be a turret. Weird. That looks really interesting. That looks really cool. But we're about to get Assassin's Creed, which is so far the biggest video game movie we've ever gotten. We've had people try in the past, but they've never come this close to making a commercially successful, widely accepted movie. But a lot of people are talking about Assassin's Creed, so hopefully it does well. Hopefully we'll be seeing more video game movies in the future. Currently, it's impossible to get these things made. No one wants to pick these things up.
This one's empty. The Ark must be somewhere else. Anderson out.
Arc prepped for delivery and en route to the test chamber.
That's gotta be the one. Oh, crap! Back to the darkest timeline. Okay, darkest timeline is gonna allow us a way out. We've probably got to find it in the dangerous one. BioShock, Mass Effect, Uncharted, Metal Gear even. These are all... What the hell was that? These are all movies that they tried to make of video games. BioShock Infinite, actually, separately. BioShock Infinite and Rapture BioShock. Never happened. Came close to happening, but not close enough. Personally, I would be most interested in seeing a Rapture movie. A lot of people say that it wouldn't work, simply due to the fact that BioShock is about the choices that you make, and you, the player, realizing that you're being played. But this setting is an interesting enough setting where I don't think it needs the Andrew Ryan / Atlas angle to carry the movie, like it did the game. Although it was fantastic for the game, it's a masterpiece of a game. Surely they could make it work in movie form.
The outer ring. Test sequence will commence once the arc is in place.
Didn't even phase him. I respect that. This was a mistake, wasn't it? Yes! Yes, it was. We can jump pretty far, but not that far. This may be the first movie based on a... Interesting. Okay. That's pretty awesome, actually. This may be the first movie that's based on a video game that ends with a happy ending. If it does, it's going to be the same thing as Deadpool. Deadpool opened up tons of R-rated movies to being possible. Before Deadpool, studios wouldn't touch an R-rated movie. It was too risky. Studios were shocked when Deadpool actually worked. And Deadpool worked very well. That's the reason that the new Predator movie is with an R rating. The director himself said that he wouldn't have been able to get Predator to be an R-rated movie if it weren't for Deadpool. And I think that's great. People are going to be saying the same thing about Assassin's Creed if this all works out. Are you serious? That's really neat. I like that. Oh God.
Successfully delivered to Fold weapon rings. Commencing test run.
Pilot, the rings at my location contain a large amount of residual energy. This was the Ark's final destination. Anderson's plan indicated a recon mission within close proximity to the center of the active rings.
You sure I'll be safe over there?
No, but a true militia pilot takes risks for the welfare of others. As did Major Anderson and Captain Lastimosa before you.
Can't argue with that. You know, that captain was really lucky he got the pilot he did. A lot of people wouldn't be comfortable with sacrificing their lives, even for a good cause. Yo, boy! Ah, damn it. Thought we switched into the right timeline. Okay, let's try this again. There we go. We'll just... I didn't realize that we could actually go that wide. We'll just go between the walls. Simple enough. Oh, of course. Something happened in this facility that somehow destroyed... Whoa! Every single vent, every single fan, just completely blown out. Very convenient for us.
Targeting this planet's moon as a test. This damn thing was just a test. One of our own planets is next. They're going to hit Harmony, and they moved up the timeline. I have to get this intel to Sarah.
Moved up the timeline? So they... Oh, God. They know about this. They've been using it. That is sick.
I would like to spend some time today to talk about the value of human life. There is no value.
That was Major Anderson's final recording.
And always resource intensive.
Damn, man.
Endless consumers of resources.
I mean...
But most relevant to our research here is one undeniable fact, that human life is abundant. Overpopulation of any colonized world is a given. Through the lens of cold objectivity, it is irresponsible to say that all individuals on such worlds are actually indispensable. Millions of humans die across the colonized world every day by any number of causes. Human life is expendable. Now our problem is twofold. On the one hand, we are faced with a hostile frontier populace opposed to our commercial pursuits for the greater good. And on the other hand, there is a never-ending cry for natural resources, demanded of us by the greater population.
This guy's like a one-string banjo. Yeah, humans, they're expendable, and they're expensive. There's a finite amount of natural resources, but... Oh my God, he's still alive. There's a finite amount of natural resources, and humans aren't necessarily worth all of it, so we should just use humans as a natural abundant resource, instead of just allowing humans to consume abundant natural resources until they run out. Good plan. Something a Nazi would come up with. So apparently they're using this as a weapon. Personally, I don't understand why they just don't go for a bomb. They're using the Ark as a weapon. It's some sort of strange spatial time distortion device, right? They're using it to kill a planet, right? Why not just use a bunch of bombs to destroy the planet instead? It's not like... I don't understand it. There's got to be more to it than that.
Pilot, I recommend you meet me at the rings in order to scan the Ark's energy signature.
Brutal. Love these takedowns, man. Hey, BT! Getting absolutely overwhelmed by space lion leopards. I got you, man.
The bridge to the rings. I've marked it on your HUD.
Oh, wait. We're not going to meet up or anything? I just got to... Okay.
Whatever actions you took in the past have caused the remaining automated security systems to be quite hostile towards us in the present.
Oh, shit. Got a little bit of karma for all the backstabbing assassinations we performed. Robot decided to perform a backstabbing assassination against us.
I recommend you meet me at the rings in order to scan the Ark's energy signature.
Yeah, I'm trying to do that. Alright, new plan. We just stay in this timeline. Oh boy. At least for a little bit. And then we switch back to the scary space leopard timeline. Now we switch back to the timeline. Alright. We got this.
It appears that whatever actions you took in the past have caused the remaining automated security systems to be quite hostile towards us in the present.
Oh my god, the Titans are still alive. Sort of. Kind of. Yes! I don't understand this. Shit. I guess we can't go through that door. There must be another way into the facility. But, after we extend the bridge, or whatever we need to do, unfortunately, I'm gonna have to end this stream off because my voice, or my throat, is getting a little bit sore. Just a little bit. And I also want to stream tomorrow. And if I give myself a sore throat or something like that, I won't be able to stream tomorrow. Won't be able to stream for a few days until it goes away. Also, this obviously isn't the 500k special. A lot of you guys have been congratulating me on that. Thank you. Very nice of you. I appreciate that. Okay, we can go inside. Nice. Sort of. Very dangerous, though. Very dangerous. Seems like the safest thing to do is just to switch back and forth. That's actually very safe. Damn, man. I think we found an exploit. But, yeah, we will be doing a 500k special. Not sure exactly what day. Not Saturday. Well, maybe Saturday. I was thinking Sunday, actually.
The hell with the safety protocol. Initiate the test immediately.
Copy that. Do not allow the intruder to reach the Ark under any circumstances.
You know, BT, I don't think this is such a good idea. Scanning the Ark up close and personal? The Colonel, or the Major, rather, got killed for far less than what we're about to do. What the hell is that sound? Did you hear that? Oh my god. I don't know what to do about this. I can't switch.
BT?
Now this is weird. This must be the point where I reach singularity. Still don't see the Ark. That lightning looks awesome. Oh, there it is. Looks like the casing's been destroyed. All that's left is blue orb. touch that. It is very glowy and pretty, though. Alright, let's touch it.
Well done, pilot. Scan complete. As Anderson discovered, the IMC intend to destroy the militia planet of Harmony using the full-scale version of this weapon. Pilot Cooper, our journey is far from over. We must get this data to the fleet.
YouTube fam, this has been Titanfall. Oh, that's cute. That's cute. He's perched on his little Titan's shoulder like he's a tiny parrot. Oh my goodness, you see that in the distance? That's where they're going. It's another facility, except like 3 times as big as the last one we were in. Anyway, this has been Titanfall 2's campaign. This is better than what I thought a Titanfall campaign would have been. Back with the original Titanfall, I was a big fan of the multiplayer. Obviously, there wasn't a campaign for that Titanfall, but people wanted one. And at that time, I thought to myself, why would we want a campaign for Titanfall? Honestly, the multiplayer is great. Call of Duty campaigns at that point definitely had gotten stale. I mean, Modern Warfare was a great campaign. World of War was a great campaign. Modern Warfare 2 was a great campaign. But Ghosts, Black Ops 2, Black Ops 1 was alright, but that's what I was afraid Titanfall 2's campaign was going to be. I was afraid it was going to be just a cookie cutter, I don't know, big, gruff, rough and tough robots and pilots fighting and killing big, gruff, rough and tough robots and pilots, but it's got clever gameplay. The story is pretty good. It's not bad. It's not Uncharted 4. It doesn't need to be. I'm a fan of Titanfall. I'm a fan of Titanfall 2. This is a great value. I'm going to head back to the menu. But, this is a great value. It really is. You get an awesome multiplayer game. This game is receiving rave reviews because the multiplayer it's great. And there's no season pass. You don't have to pay $60 and then an additional $50 or $40 to get the rest of your content. You buy the game and you're done. That's all you got to do. You buy the game and everything else is going to be free from that point on. There's no microtransactions, and on top of the multiplayer and everything else, you got a campaign that's pretty fun. Apparently, it's not actually 10 hours. It's not necessarily that long. If you take your time, find all the collectibles, it would be 10 hours. But if you just go through it at a normal pace, apparently it's between, depending how fast you are, it's between 6 and 9 hours, with the average being around 8 hours. But that's alright. I mean, not every campaign has to be long. Not every campaign has to be drawn out. Regardless, my initial impression of Titanfall 2 is fantastic. I'm excited to play the multiplayer. We will definitely be playing the multiplayer soon, and we'll be doing a 500,000 YouTube subscriber special live stream within the next few days. But I hope you guys enjoyed this adventure, this experience through Titanfall 2's campaign. I enjoyed it. I had a lot of fun. I'm gonna go rest my throat after I give you guys some shout-outs, and thank you guys for joining me for this. I like our times together. I like our adventures through gaming together, and this is a good adventure. Thank you for joining me for this, seriously. It was great. Also, I will probably be doing no promises, but I'll probably be doing a Titanfall 2 giveaway pretty soon, because guys over at EA were awesome enough to send me some codes. Unfortunately, the codes malfunctioned. They weren't valid, so as soon as I get some new ones, I'll definitely be sharing those with you guys, because this is a great game, and I would love you guys to enjoy it and experience it. But if you're new to the fam, if you just joined up with the fam, please let me know so I can welcome you accordingly. But if you're not new, or if whatever you are, if you want a shout out, ask for a shout out, because I'm going to be giving as many as I can within 2 minutes. But if everybody watching could please ask for a shout out, let's do this thing. Shout out to... Thank you, Nelextreme. That's nice of you to say, man. I like you guys every day, too. Shout out to Florida Wildchild. Shout out to Schlab Beast. Shout out to Rectosaurus. Shout out to Rectosaurus. That sounds kind of dirty. It sounds really dirty, actually. I'm guessing it's supposed to be like wrecked, but it sounds a little bit like wrecked. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to VS Paris. Shout out to Erica Hand. Shout out to Naomi Phoenix. Ender, the Great Destroyer. Shout out to Daryl Webb. Thank you, Daryl. That's nice of you, man. Shout out to Umut. Shout out to Sherrod Johnson. Shout out to Noman Est Omen. Legendary Gamer. Shout out to your boy Jaden, who just subbed to the fam. Welcome, Jaden. Shout out to C3 Geekio. Shout out to Matt. Shout out to Unknown. Shout out to Christian Major, who's new to the fam as well. Shout out to Edward Phantom. I hope I pronounced that correctly, Edward. Shout out to Drew I Bands. And his birthday is October 31st. Halloween. That's awesome, man. Halloween is my favorite holiday. I wish that was my birthday. Although maybe not. It seems like the birthday then maybe you'd have some like paranormal stuff, some spooky horror movie stuff happen to you. I'm sure that won't happen to you though, Drew. Shout out to Nathan Shore. Shout out to A.S. Hastings. Shout out to Alexander Smirnov. Shout out to the Money Diaz. Shout out to Redwood Games. Shout out to Nanika X. Shout out to HZIVH. Shout out to T-Bone. T-Bone! I like that picture you got, T-Bone. Far Cry Primal for the win. Shout out to Zoang. Shout out to Russ TG. Shout out to Andrew Halcars Duval. Shout out to Ghost Killer 1701. Redwood Games. Shout out to Legendary Gamer. Shout out to Messenger 3. Shout out to Road Glider. Brandon Hawkins. Shout out to Gel. Shout out to Andrew. Shout out to... What else we got here? Kyle Coon. Greengrass. Otto P. Nugget. Shout out to Loch Empire Gaming. X Spartacus. Shout out to Jelly. Is it Jelly or Gel? Shout out to Jelly Lemons. Shout out to Annie Demo and his roommates. Wait, hold on. Let me scroll back and scroll past me. Hey, shout out to my roommate, please. It's her first stream. Is your roommate named Vince Parker or are you named Vince Parker? Shout out to Vince Parker and their roommate. Welcome to the fam. Shout out to Greengrass. Shout out to Locked Empire Gaming. Shout out to Alexander. Also, roommate, I hope you enjoyed Titanfall 2. It's a bombing game. Yo, if your roommate, I'm getting all confused now, so many roommates. If your roommate buys Titanfall 2, make them play, or make them let you play Titanfall. I don't know who owns a PlayStation. I don't know what's going on, but a lot of people don't know this. If you have a PlayStation, if you have multiple people in your household, you just need to buy one game, unless you want to play together, because you can buy that one game and play it on different accounts. Back in the day, you'd have a game locked to your account, like Battlefield 3. You'd have to utilize your multiplayer code inside of the game, and that's it. Use that code once, it's tied to the account, you can't sell it, no one else can use it, but, thankfully, that's been done away with, and now anyone can play anything. In fact, my girlfriend all the time will just... Oh, that is the 2-minute timer, but that's actually not the shutout timer, so don't worry about that. Anyway, back to what I was saying. Yeah, my girlfriend all the time will just, grab one of my games. It's like I got a library of games. What would be really awesome is if we had some sort of a teleportation system, so I could just, rent games out to you guys. On an honor system, on a library card system, not a monetary system, but you could be like, yo, James, could I take Battlefield 1? In which case I would say no, because that's my favorite game right now. But you could say like, hey, can I take Uncharted 4? You finished it. I'd be like, yeah, sure, here it is. But give it back so I can give it to somebody else when they want it. I spent a long time talking about that completely hypothetical thing that'll never ever happen. Let's resume the shoutouts. Everybody, if you want to shout out, now is the time. Shout out to Sean Anderson. Shout out to Amanda Abram. Shout out to Kevin Shen. Shout out to Dead Man Walking. Shout out to Bart Hawk. Shout out to Mason Haggerty. Haggerty! That's my favorite character from Bad Company and Bad Company 2. Shout out to Adam Coble. Shout out to Brock. Oh, damn. The Quadruple XP event is coming to Battlefield 1 November 18th. Thank you, Adam. I appreciate that heads up, man. I didn't realize when that was going to be, but I was definitely looking forward to it. Shout out to... Oh, wait. Let me resume the shout-out timer now. There we go. Shout out to Chadulus. Shout out to Drew Ibands again, who's been with us for 2 years now. Thank you, Drew. Shout out to Susan Quails. Shout out to Spectre 243. Today's topic. Shout out to Jared Dockery. Shout out to Cal Rinsler. Shout out to Max Crimson. Orion Elfson. Shout out to Don B. Shout out to Nathan Shore. Shout out to Get the Chopper. Shout out to Road Glider. Ellen Gaming. Shout out to Drew. Shout out to Erica Hand. Holoden Denbo. Shout out to Eric Harris. Shout out to Darth Vader Gaming. Shout out to Aaron Wait. I'm gonna find you, Aaron. I lost you, but I'm sending a search party out right now. There he is. Shout out to Aaron Kazak. Shout out to Cabrera Live. Shout out to Tristan Scarpula. Shout out to Juan Nada. Shout out to Dessler 2. Shout out to Ruben Font. Shout out to SM Gamer 3366. Shout out to Ben Biggs. This is live, Ben. Shout out to David Hall, Cutie Connections, JD Kiefer. Shout out to Umat Sanley, The Geeky Comic Show. And I just realized that the shout out time was still paused. Shout out to Ivan. Shout out to Skylar Man 19, Santiago Y, Nathan Martinez, JD Kiefer. Shout out to CPK with an awesome picture of what looks like Commander Cody. Shout out to Ghost Killer 1701, shout out to Chemo 420, shout out to Rogue Glider, shout out to Leonardo Cruz, Shades of STL, shout out to Alvin Benter, shout out to Cal, shout out to the Money Diaz, shout out to Matthew, and shout out to Matt, shout out to that Red Panda, shout out to Captain Airwolf, I love that show, shout out to Ben Brake, shout out to Legendary Gamer, shout out to Brandon Hawkins, and that is the 2-minute timer. Usually it plays the Superman theme before it. I don't know why it's playing just little vibration noises. Let me fix that. That's more like it. Thank you guys for joining me for this live stream adventure through Titanfall 2's campaign. I hope you guys have fun. I have fun, and I hope you join me for the next live stream. Until then, game massively. Take it easy, guys. I'll see you soon. Surprise 5 shoutouts! Shout out to Mohammed RG, shout out to Luke Johnson, shout out to Mad Script, Mike Prosser, and the 5th shout out goes to David Hall. Until next time, guys, take care.